And is he going to be able to, you know what, we're speculating. I don't even know. We're probably going to go back to character select and see Starfire versus Bane or something, but this is interesting if this happens.
Oh, so it's Biohazard? Or Honeybee? I can't see.
It's Biohazard.
Okay. Yeah, they can go. Oh, it's okay.
I'm still dealing with sound issues, so just be patient, stream.
Yeah, now it's on the stage. All right, so.
If Tweety loses, he has to cut his hair. That's where he gets his power from, man. He's like Samson.
Do you know what Tweety's rocking? The Daryl Dixon haircut.
Yeah, I can see that.
It looks just like Daryl Dixon. We found this man's, I don't know, maybe his father or uncle, brother, somewhere. I don't know. So be patient, guys.
We're getting there.
Still working out. It's the audio for the audience, which also is the audio for the players. Let me hear it, chat. Who you guys got taking this whole thing in this top 8?
I saw one guy say he was rooting for Tweety, but I think Gur or Biohazard would be the people's champions.
Yeah, Honeybee, Biohazard, everybody loves those two. You know, those two have like some of the most solid of a fan base out of a lot of people in the FGC. Sonic Fox excluded. Honeybee and Biohazard, they're like always, I don't know what it is about them, man, whether it's the character loyalty or like just because they're brothers and they're Canadian and like they travel, you know, Canadians that travel, you know, a lot, and there's a lot of them here. We got Lamia here. Obviously, we saw top 8 last night. You commentated with her. We got Manushka here. We got the Biohazard and Honeybee here. There's a lot of Canadians here, and dude, that's expensive. Like on a consistent basis to travel to some of these tournaments.
All right, looks like we were bait and switched here.
And
Deadshot
Black
swapping
Manta.
out for Black Manta, a matchup that Tweety should be very familiar with, but we'll see how well Biohazard can do.
Nope. All right, we got the button check out of the way. Hopefully the audio is fixed as we're going into this thing. Coming in with the 4-2.
Yep, so Tweety doing a good job of kind of staying the space of the game, staying out of Black Manta's 4-2, using his back two to space him out.
The back two is like just a giant wall for Dr. Fate. A giant wall of defense.
Good job of Bio trying to work his way in, and it goes right over the down 3.
Committed! Didn't spin the bar either. Dr. Fate has a lot of good options, down 2 being one of them, but that back 2 is also just as good.
Nice, I like the use of the meaty Manta Ray, stuffing the glyph possibly if Tweety had open up. Good blocks. Nice. Oh, does not get the confirm, and Tweety's going to put this man back. Full screen, activate Vengeance of Horus.
Got the air harpoons, red onks.
Yep, so Bio trying to work his way slowly, but gets caught by the 4-2, gets put right back full screen. Every time he tried to get in, Tweety had an answer and shut him down.
Tweety, one thing about his Dr. Fate, always keeps it safe, no matter what. Whatever string he's going to toss out there, always ends with that onk. And I don't think Black Manta, well, actually lets the teleport rip and didn't throw the red onks down. That's more pressure coming off. Back dashes out. Biohazard taking full advantage. 328.
He's moving in, using the down 1 Manta Ray, spends a little bit of meter. Tweety answering back with the bounce cancel. Still playing switches with the glyph and getting pushed out by the Manta Ray. This is good on Biohazard, getting Tweety off of his first health bar. 2 bars to work with. Manta not really a high damaging character, but can definitely chip you out if he locks you into the corner.
Yeah, and it's really dangerous actually for Dr. Fate in the corner against Manta. Manta does have that back one. Hold up.
My father deserves vengeance. You cannot command fate.
Biohazard going to get 25% back. 15% back.
Nice, using the jump 3 to go over the orb, and still has Tweety locked into the corner. Not letting this man out. Excellent punish, or whip, excuse me.
Oh, tried to come in. I'm not sure what Biohazard. Oh, and that teleport string actually the back 1, down 3, up 2, I think it is. I can't remember. Up 3. Such a long string of that teleport.
Bio now kind of in a rough position. Only has 62 points of health, and he's about to go full screen. Really, any amount of ship will do it. Tweety going to be patient, just kind of walk back, let Bio hang, still trying to get in. Now on
One push, one forward, two, and that Tweety is up on the board 1-0.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate wins.
Biohazard right now with a concerned look on his face. He's going to go straight into rematch, though.
Yeah,
Begin.
oh, nice activation of the damage over time.
He's going to burn the bar, too. Good damage, 358, 2 onks.
Trying to work his way and using the back one to try to shut Tweety down, but he gets caught out of the air and put right into the corner. Familiar territory in this matchup for Bio. I just let my man's out. He just wants to be able to play.
Gonna be able to play today. I love what Tweety did with the 3 onks there, by the way. Did the meter burn Amon Ra, tossed the 3 magics, tossed the 3 onks, and Biohazard bit the dust with that beam that just comes down from the heavens.
Now Bio got Tweety in the corner, trying to work his health bar down, but he was very comfortable sitting where he's at. Gonna put him a little bit of a fortress of projectiles. I like that, using the red onks to cover his teleport, staying safe. Bio gonna clash to keep Tweety in the corner.
An unlikely outcome.
25 back for Biohazard. He's got so much work to do. I hate to say has the damage been done, but
It's one of those things, Manta, like I said, is not a high damage character. He can get it, but it's expensive for him to do damage.
it is expensive. You're right, man. He does a lot of chip damage. He annoys you, especially in this corner. He can spend the resources, chip you down, whittle you away, but coming in with that 4-2, and Tweety's going to be able to fully confirm off of that. Not a huge amount of damage, but has 3 onks again. Beam coming down. Going to stop it, and he's going to land right on it.
This is looking all bad for Bio. He's not been able to get anything started. Tweety looking very comfortable. Still has a full bar health. 1 bar to work with. Bio only 103 points. No clash available. Really, he can be chipped by anything.
Ooh! Caught the startup of that orb. 25 hit points. Tries the backdash. The backdash from Black Mana not as good as it used to be. Maybe if it was, it would have got him out of that situation. But Biohazard going to go straight to character select.
Bio kind of scratching his head, not really sure. He tried the Black Manta. It wasn't a bad choice, but Tweety is very familiar with that matchup. But now we're getting the Bane Train, everyone's favorite high damage grappler. Prepare to be flex on.
And armored on.
Armored boys.
And command grabbed. And body splashed. And elbow dropped. And all the drop kicks.
So you already hear the venom. Anything is the liability.
Only used level 1, so he was on debuff there for a minute, but here we go, armoring through.
Right through it. Got still on level 1 venom. Scoop him again. Level 2. My man wants all the damage. Dropping the people's elbow. Now that time is punished. Tweety gonna bounce cancel for the max damage possible.
All right, Tweety traded up, using the onks for a little bit of block pressure.
Yep, sitting very comfortably. Doesn't want to
Cross up.
Anything, but nice meter burn roll. Gonna do a bounce cancel.
Hold up, Ragnarok. We're about to see some damage. Toss him down.
512 off of 1 meter burn roll in, and Biohazard now takes the first health bar off of Tweety. And Armor's through. He was just a mere frame or 2 away of dropping the elbow. Jumping in.
Looking over that onk, and Tweety just trying to use that interactable. Break down Atlantis. Try and save his life from this man. Biohazard, the Bane Train coming in, and what a read by Tweety. But the DP gets blocked.
Bio having to go into level 3 Venom, and now he's in debuff. He is in a world of hurt.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
This damage, look at the damage.
Yeah, and Tweety can't even clash now because Bio still has the meter advantage. All right, nice armor through the flap. Armor again, scoop this man, put him down.
Biohazard, venomed up, baby. He's got 4 bars too. Yo, look out. Hold up, he's gonna burn it all. Jesus Christ.
And just like that, Bio snatches that win from Tweety and stays alive in this top 8 set.
And just when you think it's your turn, man, you see Biohazard with 4 bars, and he's coming at you like, dude, that's got to be one of the scariest things in your life. And Dr. Fate can actually punish that with 4-2. I'm sure Tweety knows that.
Yeah, when you see Bio with those 4 bars, you hear that hissing sound of that venom. Like you said, it's terrifying. Tweedy trying to do anything to keep Bio out. Does not want the meter burn roll. Snatched him. Going to put him back in the corner. No, he's going to keep him mid-screen.
Tweedy, one of the best at reacting to meter burn rolls with a throw.
Yeah, but now Tweedy's going to put himself in the corner against Biohazard. Looking to get in and start the Bane train. Just coming off a debuff now. Bio slowly working his way in, but Bane with a floaty jump. Floatier with debuff lands right into the projectile. Oh, he tried to go for the whip, but didn't quite get there in time. The elbow just a little too slow, but scoops Tweedy.
Biohazard might be panicking. He's used a lot of meter for meter burn roll to try and get in. And rightfully so, because Dr. Fate traded up these projectiles. When he's red, man, they do so much chip, so much damage on hit. There's 3 of them coming. There's orbs. There's damage over time and a forward 2. Hit confirm.
Okay, so he's going to keep it on clash with Bio still in debuff. 3 bars to work with. Great tech on the grab. Tweedy in the corner. This is still Bane can still do it. Bio still has access to clash, but he's going to scoop this man.
You know he's got an armor right.
Oh, and just the DP.
I cannot believe he just whiffed that grab and went straight into DP. I'm not sure if it would have killed on block.
Just the round started scooping him. Open up by the low.
Wait a minute, baby.
Scoops.
Biohazard, the Bane train's in the building. Look, he's got 4 bars again. He's about to be on debuff.
You know, the spacing on these command grabs is immaculate. Bio trying to do anything to keep Tweedy in the corner. Scoops.
Hold up. Biohazard might, look, 1 bounce cancel.
All right, he's going to clash. Now, Tweedy does have the meter advantage. If I was to burn as many bars as it takes to get Bane back to being full screen. 3 bars. Bio now has no resources in debuff.
And this is looking so bad now for Biohazard. 1 clash changed everything. Good blocks. He's still alive, though. Debuff is over. He's got access to all the venom. Wait a minute.
This is too rough. Bio's got no meter, 20 points of health. He's about to get full screen. And Tweedy not even going to just meter burn the fingers. No, he's good.
Put just a wall in front of him. And Tweedy, the smart stuff, keeping Biohazard away from him, knowing that 1 touch, and that, if he didn't have that clash, we could be looking at a very different outcome, possibly a game 5. But Tweedy with the composure, put the orb in front of him, toss the Almond Raws, can't jump over these, and certainly can't jump onto that orb.
Absolutely. Bio doing his best to try to get it. And he can start turning things around, but that round does not go the way he needed to go.
Yeah, it was unfortunate when, you know, Tweedy had all that meter. What do you have, 4 bars when Biohazard clashed. Biohazard wound up spending 2 and took added damage because Tweedy spent 3. And as you mentioned during the match, you know, he was on debuff coming out of that clash. He didn't have any meter. And luckily, he did get the standing 1-1, you know, the whiff punish, but yeah. Tweedy had that clash and the meter to win that out, and just an unfortunate situation there for Biohazard. But coming up, we do have Gurr, and hopefully his opponent. Yeah. Oh, we do, yeah, Honeybee is there. The camera kind of froze for a second.
Yeah, unfortunately, so Tweedy is going to move ahead in the winner's bracket. Bio is going to head down into the loser's side to play the winner of Cherney Vulcan Matrix. So up next, like you said, Honeybee and Gurr. This is, I believe, a run back from NEC top 8 grand finals, actually, when Honeybee took it. So we should have we'll probably be Flash versus Adam, potentially.
You think so? I'm wondering who Honeybee runs in this. I mean, we know Gurr is a man of science. He's going to bring out Adam. I don't see him coming, you know. In Justice 1, Gurr was a Bane player, a little bit of Joker too. But we know this man is a man of science, and Honeybee, a man of mix.
Yeah, I mean, when Injustice 2 went out, I mean, Gurr's gone from Deadshot to Scarecrow to Bane to Black Manta. He's kind of gone around the cast a little bit, but Adam really has kind of fit his play style and his approach to the game. And, you know, you see where it's got him so far.
Yeah.
So
It's you know, we talked about Tweedy and how he kind of made Possessed Kenshi what it was, or at least found the potential behind it and just ran with it. Going with Starfire as well with Tweedy. But Gurr with Adam, you know, when Adam came out, it was like, okay, this character's unique. Like, he's got some tricky setups. He doesn't really have that great a footsie game. You know, and he's okay. Like, we didn't really see that much. Like, okay, he's cool.
Yeah.
But Gurr, we've talked about it a million times, where Gurr is like one of the nicest dudes in the FGC. But when you play him, he wants to annoy you so much that you actually start to kind of hate him a little bit.
And the fact that Gurr is such a lovable guy, but like you love Gurr, you just hate his character.
Yeah. Yeah, and he will, man. Like, you'll see his opponents in the chat or whatever, whether it be an online tournament or you see somebody here, like, the man is going to mash down 3 on you. He's going to low profile. He's going to mash the down 1s. He's going to do the Adam stuff. But look, speaking of crowd favorites, and we talked about Honeybee and Biohazard, Gurr is one of those that, like, his heart, his complete heart is in this. And I think that's why so many people want to see him win. That's why Summer Jam was so important. And when Gurr loses, especially at was it IPS 2, I believe.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
When he, I can't remember what the situation was, but you could hear Gurr just through the audio of the stream. You could hear him say no, and he lost. And then you just see that look on his face every time, man. It means so much to him, and that's really good to see still alive and well.
Yeah.
We are getting the Flash and Adam, at least in the button check.
So we got two players, both signature players of their respective characters. I mean, Honeybee, of course, Flash God Lord. Bane, Kerr, the Man of Science.
White Dwarf Matter packs a punch.
Begin.
All right. We're not quite doing a button check yet. The players are kind of. All right, there we go. I think they're trying to get their headsets adjusted. While we wait, yo, I want to know who y'all think's gonna take this, man. Honeybee, the crowd pleaser, the mix master, the Flash God Lord, or the Man of Science Gurr, with all the low profiles and the down threes and the teleports and the setups and the blue science coming in to convert off of. Who you guys got, man? Who you think's gonna take this? Because this, if any of these matches go to Game 5, I really expect this one to.
Yeah.
But we might not actually fix this until like grand finals.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Well, the
all right.
saturation, I think they're saying, is because of the bit rate. There's limited bit rate here in the ballroom, so they kind of just have to lower it.
I got you. Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about the colors. Look, I'm colorblind, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm looking like just, you know, your friendly neighborhood dog who can only see black and white. That's enough for me. All right, and we're going back in the tournament. You know, one thing about Honeybee is, like, during the online tournaments, he loves, when he goes down, he'll always pick the Flash God Lord skin, which is the God skin. Can't do that here. Got a little bit of white, and I don't like this Flash helmet, though. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's looking a little, not quite.
Like Speed Racer.
Begin.
Button check.
Yeah.
And we're about to get right into it.
So we're going to see a lot of running man stances. We're going to see some stomp in the yard. Down 3 boys on deck. A lot of trait 2-2-2s.
Yo, somebody said that Honeybee's Flash helmet was like a Bird Box. Yo, Bird Box challenge. All right, Honeybee, we see you.
The Bird Box challenge.
The Flash. Adam.
All right, so we're going in here. Oh, that helmet is not much better.
No, it's not. It's like goggles.
Got like handlebars on it. I don't know, man.
Here we go. Oh, man. On Gorilla City, too, we got the background bounces. Flash about to do some damage.
White Dwarf Matter packs a punch.
Maybe, but I've got the Speed Force.
Speed Force can't beat Micro Force.
Yeah, just think of it as having a new shader for both characters. So Gurr starting off with the trait. No real surprise to any Adam player.
Yo, look at Flash's boots, though, like Sid Vicious in here. Yo, the down one, background bounce, on block punish coming out of Gurr. That's a good sign if you're a Gurr fan.
All right, so we're going to stomp the yard a little bit. Put them vials down, keep Honeybee from just running in. And Gurr running with a quick overhead in trait.
Well, he knew he had to capitalize using that overhead because that low science was still coming in. That was so smart by Gurr. He's playing such a different game right now. The way that he's kind of zoning and taking advantage of that blue science coming in with the trait and using that quick overhead to get the open. Because Honeybee is one of the best at teching throws when it comes to Adam's trait.
And right now, Gurr kind of running with it. Big Lively on Flash. But we all know Lively mean nothing. When you've got the power of the Speed Force, going to put this man in the corner with a young 460. Look at this mix.
Okay, got opened up by the overhead once again. And that's really the best way to block is to just crouch.
But it looks like he's about to go back into the mid-screen. Oh, but Honeybee dropping his combo. Not sure what he went for there.
I think he expected an air tech. Gurr had just got the 2 bars. But Gurr, as a player, he is very stingy with his meter, and he knows it. But Adam does need that meter to really convert, and Honeybee reading the throw doesn't matter. Even though it went completely on whiff, still able to convert. The Flash technically does still have a health lead.
Right, good punish. Gurr probably going to keep this unclashable. Yep, going to do the back three. Put the trade, put the vials down. Keep Honeybee from just running in. Now we've got the trade. Trade shenanigans. And Honeybee tried to answer, but Gurr blowing.
Oh, wait a minute. Yo, I thought he was going to convert off that. And a nice tech.
Oh, and the jump back teleport. You're not escaping it. Honeybee going right back into it. That was a very dominant first game from Gur.
Begin.
It started very dominant. He had to hold a little bit of mix here and there. Yo, what a back forward, too.
Down. Try to use the projectile to keep Honeybee out. Gur, good blocks. Jump in, but it flashes down, too. Put this man in the corner.
Oh, no.
Crucial drop from Honeybee. Gonna carry him back in the corner. Nice back 4-2, blowing up the recovery of Gur coming out of trait. Now you are forced to miss.
He's down threes, and I don't know how that armor didn't get broken, but it didn't. Honeybee came in with the back 2-2, tried to break that armor. The overhead working again.
Gur heading the overhead in the last second, saving himself. He's about to get blocked from that trait, and the teleport breaking the flash.
That Sonic Pound completely whiffed, and it was right in front of Gur. I don't even know how that happened.
Gur gonna back up, go into trait. Walk up throw, excellent check from Honeybee. Tries to jump out. Gur checking with these down ones. His old Scarecrow player tendencies coming out. Keep pressing that down one serve. Honeybee opens with the overhead. Keeping it nice and simple. Takes Gur off of his first health bar.
Health bar is pretty much even. We know the flash, though. One touch, and Gur's going to probably have to clash.
Is Gur purposely coming out of trait early? He seems to come out of that after only 1 or 2 hits.
You know, like I said, Gur is playing a little bit different than I'm used to seeing, but that's a good thing. Especially when it comes to Adam. He can be so tricky trying to mix it up with him. Sonic Pound, trait.
Nice, try to hit the jump back, but
I'll take you
flash.
down to Micro Town.
Better do it quick.
Gur gonna get the better of that exchange. Spending 2 of his 3 bars.
Damage over time, and that science right there, the damage over time, Gur can create a minefield as long as he gets the health lead and a little bit of space to do it. Characters like Batman, the Flash, anybody that doesn't really have a good way to counter it, especially late game situations, it can be pretty much death.
That down 2 from Flash, hitting on the opposite side. Gur gonna throw this man into the corner.
Hong Kong represent.
Honeybee sitting on a super, burns the bar on the Sonic Pound. Gur all over it, expecting the air tech, lays down science, and just a single hit, jump in into a bounce cancel. Gur trusted it, and it worked. I think even on chip, it would have probably killed
might
him.
have been done. Because Gur now up 2 games. Honeybee threatening to go down and meet his brother in the loser side of the bracket. Gur activating trait, getting the first hit, the crucial first bar. But Honeybee now on top of him, using the Sonic Pound as a quick overhead mix-up. More Sonic Pounds.
That forward 2, using that lightning kick.
Nice, and Gur using his air tech to get out. Does not want any part of the flash damage or corner carry. Nice punish with the interactable. Gur loves his interactables.
Yes, he does. Going back to MKX, Injustice 1. Look, we all love the Injustice 1 interactables. Unblockables, resets.
And Gur running away with this one. A dominant first round lead over Honeybee right now.
Very good punish coming out of Honeybee right now. Not going to worry about the background bounce. We're going to the corner. Damage. Missed the ender, but throws that forward 2 out there and finishes that health bar. But man, Honeybee is going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, so Honeybee doing a good job trying to counter Adam's trait, but they're backing off a little bit, looking for a whiff punish. Does not want to get too close, but just like that, Honeybee opens up with the down 1-2. Carry this man into the corner. What's the setup?
Forward 2 again, Gur. And okay,
Let's get small.
Not today.
Gur right now is trying to wake up with buttons. Down 3s and the down 1s. That's why Honeybee keeps throwing that 4-2 out there, because it's working.
And this dash up throw. A man after my own heart is Gur. Just like that, Honeybee. Gur had a very big life lead going into the second round, but Honeybee took that away.
Great counter there with Gur. Using that teleport, get Flash off his trait. Honeybee's not going to die from this. But one more opening from Gur and a couple damage over time puddles, and it is a wrap.
Nice back 3.
That's death.
Into the 4-3, and Gur survives one more round in the winner's bracket, sending Honeybee into losers.
He should fight the winner of KP and King Raj.
We could potentially see Biohazard versus Honeybee in the loser bracket.
Brother versus brother.
Brother versus brother. Only one. Possibly, it's one possible outcome of the 14 million that Dr. Strange saw. Completely other side of the comic book universe.
Now coming up, ladies and gentlemen, Katana Prime versus King Raj. Katana Prime rocking this this new red panda jersey that I've been looking at all weekend because I'm like, wait a minute, do my eyes deceive me? Like, I know panda as green, like a big neon green, but that red is throwing me off all weekend. But the man is ready to play. I don't know if he's going to bring out Wonder Woman or Harley. We obviously know King Raj bringing in Firestorm.
Yeah, Raj really, I don't think I've ever seen Raj deviate from Firestorm in this game. He's always just kind of been that loyalist. KP, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to start with Wonder Woman. I think Harley might be his pocket just in case things get too stressful, but we'll see what happens.
You know, it's crazy. I don't know. When I go against a character like Harley, I'm like, okay, the character uses like no meter to get damage. So if you ever have to clash against Harley, which I had to twice, and I was like, wait a minute, my character doesn't always have 4 bars at the ready. So I clash and like I just lose health just by default. But you know, people, there's only a few Harley loyalists. You got Krusty and Max Ninja, I think, at this point. I don't know if there's any more.
Fierce plays it.
Fierce, he does play Atrocitus a lot too. Probably 50-50 in that, but you know, I don't know. This game with Katana Prime, like him coming into this as a Harley player in Injustice 1 has really just made that full transition to Wonder Woman, occasionally bringing out Harley, even though he's like, I don't like playing Harley, but I don't know. Wonder Woman versus Firestorm, I don't know how that matchup goes. But I think with these two being veterans of the scene, respectively, it's going to come down to more player-based than character-based. It really doesn't matter who they pick.
I mean, he might go Harley. I'm assuming, I haven't looked at the frame data, that if Firestorm blocks a shield toss anywhere within the immediate vicinity, that might be a free Molten Trap punish.
It probably is, because that thing without meter burn, and even sometimes with meter burn, depending on the distance. But definitely, if any of those shield tosses are coming out in Firestorm range, you're right. Without meter burn, that thing's going to be full punished.
Yeah.
If not by the Molten Trap, at least by the Trailblazer, which is like 8 frame startup, and that thing just. One thing that's always bugged me about Firestorm is that torpedo, where if he does it full screen and you block it, because it's like easy to block on reaction, he's like a mile away when you block it. You're like, why is he so far away? But if he does that as a wake up right in front of you, he's like right in front of you. It's weird.
Just a little bit of pushback.
Yeah.
So
King Raj with a smile on his face at KP. I know you guys can't see it, but we can. King Raj is like, the crowd is hyping him up right now. He's shaking his head like, yeah, let's go. I got the beats going. KP, no headset on, gives the thumbs up. These two are ready to go.
yeah, absolutely. It's a battle of 2 fan favorites. KP, I think, might have a little more recent experience playing Injustice. I'm not sure how much Raj plays these days, but I mean, he just got himself a top 8 spot,
top 8.
So doing something right.
Some of us play this game every day, you know, and we're not there.
Yeah.
King Raj is. All right, here we go. Going into tournament mode. KP by default going over to Harley Quinn. Maybe not going to pick her, but going to control.
All right, guys, so we fixed it. So I'll tell you what actually happened. So the setting had HDR 10 turned on. So yeah, like in Injustice, there's a video setting for that. It was on. That's why it was washed out.
All right, so everything audio, video related should be fixed now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
so
looks
we're
way
good to
better.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, who's up, by the way? Katana Prime.
Katana Prime and King
player
Raj.
one side.
Katana Prime.
Katana Prime will be
My sword splits atoms.
Yeah, Katana Prime and who's player 2?
King Raj, or AJ.
That's what the shield is for.
Look at this hot dog mustard colored Firestorm we got. This is offensive. These
Yo,
colors.
but wait a minute. We do have John Nitty in the hot dog suit tonight.
If it was
He's
Nitty,
out there somewhere.
If it was Nitty, I would forgive it, but this is Raj.
You're right.
This is no excuse for these colors, but
Yo, we're not even doing a button check, or we're just going in raw, right?
no, we're going in raw. KP
Okay.
just said he just checks his buttons with the character flex screen, but Raj, Trip Guard with the Molten Trap, put this man in the corner, restand. What is the mixer? So Raj, excellent whip punish with the fusion charge, going to keep KP full.
Oh, you can tell me.
HZR.
Okay, I got it. HCR DS.
All right, good blocks. Nice back 3. KP opting the air tech out, tries to get the down one punish, and staggers him into a full combo. Boys, going to put Firestorm in the corner, exactly where you do not want to be. But Raj says having none of that, waking up with the fusion charge.
Oh, and KP sniped him out of the air with that. That was sick. That shield toss is a punish on a whiff molten trap, but one of the fastest projectiles in the game, going to shoot KP right out of the sky.
And again, oh, that down two. These anti-airs. All right. No trip guard, but KP pressing the wonder button, down one.
The wonder button. You know what, Ragnarok? I love that. The wonder button. It's very rare that you see down one into starburst like that interrupted.
Yeah, now if anyone can do it, it would be KP. He has been known to blow up gaps that some players are very hard to do. I saw him consistently once blow up down one into Palpatine hands in tournament.
That one's a tough one.
Yeah.
That is one of the harder ones. Okay, back three is not going to have the answer, but that overhead, KP still has a clash at his disposal in 3 bars. That, King Raj.
Wake up, meter burn back three, and Raj takes the 1-0 lead. KP going right into the restart. Didn't do too bad that time, just a few crucial mistakes. And you cannot make mistakes against Firestorm. This man will capitalize off every error.
Into a restand, into level 3, into a bunch of mix-ups. You don't want to eat for breakfast. KP coming in, not able to capitalize, but okay, gets a 2-2.
And Raj doing great work of that meter burn projectile, keeping KP from jumping out of the air into the shield tosses.
Down 2 in the back 3 for maximum damage. Corner push.
And again, the wake up meter back 3. Raj dropping his combo. Oh no, you cannot stagger KP, sir. He has those reactions. Gonna put Raj back in the corner, sit down, and eat this whip.
Another meter burn back 3, gonna blow up KP and what he was trying to do. A throw is gonna finish that first health bar.
So many meter burn back 3s. KP's gotta start recognizing that and planning ahead.
KP, one thing that King Raj has been blowing up a lot for KP is KP wants to stagger that down 1. And that's the reason those meter burn back 3s in the corner work so well.
And Firestorm. Raj going to catch KP out of the air and take his first health bar. Now he has access to full trait if he wants to burn it, or he can try to force KP into a clash and save the trait in post-clash shenanigans.
A lot of respect here.
Yeah, being very patient. Ross spending the last meter, only getting tossed back in the corner. KP with 4 bars.
Woo! Hold up!
Cancel. Oh my goodness, and KP with the clap back.
The overhead, bounce cancel, all unclashable damage. We're all tied up here.
We are 1 game piece. Both these players in losers back and forth. Someone's going to have to go home here. The crowd very split. They want both players to succeed, but only one can walk away.
King Raj right now, actually, while this match was loading, had a smile on his face, nodding his head like, okay, yeah, you got me with that. A little bit of trickery there, but I got you. I got you.
Yeah, looks like Raj went for a regular back 3, no meter. KP taking full advantage of that. Full combo. Gets out of the air with that air dash. Trying to charge straight a little bit.
Air tags. KP at least got himself out of that corner situation. Now bringing the pressure and a throw by King Raj. KP shaking his head like, I don't know why that happened. I don't know why it worked, but it did. And should be able to end this first health ball.
And Raj tried to go for a cross up there, but completely whipped it. Now put himself in the corner against Wonder Woman. And the back 3 once again blowing up KP's offense. Restand, boys. Pop and trade.
Does KP have the defense? Jumps straight up, and a very good block by KP. Gets opened up by that molten trap and not going to fall for that back 1-2.
Nice. Use the 5-frame jump one, keep KP out of the air, and just like that, King Raj ties the health bars up. KP stop. Oh, we got a dead controller.
Uh-oh.
We got a dead controller. No, not like this.
His pad is not working. And
Not
I
like
I will say this. I know you know about this, Ragnarok, but KP is using one of those Hori pads.
Okay.
And I know that Jago Blake has had some issues with that same pad in the past.
Yeah.
And it looks like they might. All right,
Yeah,
they're going back into it.
They're going to let it rock.
It did happen, you know, during a health bar reset, so both of them okay with this.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's sportsmanship right there, because I know there are some out there who would be tempted to go to the dark side and take that as a win, but not Raj. He wants to do this the old-fashioned way, just beat this man. No asterisk next to his W.
Yeah, wants no excuses. No, wow. Down 1-2, trip guard by KP, pushing to the corner. Still not done. Staggers.
And Rush not blowing up the gap in that string. Oh, and
Jesus
KP
Christ!
With the bounce cancel, but just like that, King Raj going to reset up. KP using the air tech out. No meter to work with. Any hit is a liability.
King Raj looking for the stagger on that down 1, which KP, that is conditioning at its finest. Using that down 1 is kind of a tease, especially characters like Robin, Wonder Woman, anybody that, Flash, anybody that has a down 1-2 combo string as a poke can play such a good game. And right there you saw King Raj kind of bite the bait and got killed.
And so Katana Prime now up 2-1 in this first to 3. Raj fighting for his life. He does not want to go home yet. Going to use the back two. KP with the wake up.
Oh, it went completely under what? Wonder Woman, the Amazon, low profile in 2019. Okay.
Okay, good use of the fusion charge. Look at the gap. Oh, he gets caught on the way down. Yo, down one starfish. Let's go. Raj not pulling up these gaps, letting KP run him into the corner, but he reverses sides.
And King Raj may have known that. Getting the correct wake up, so we think. Going to take that first health bar anyway, and KP kind of shaking his head, shaking it off.
Yeah, that was kind of an interesting choice to air tech in the corner. He really got nowhere to go, but.
Yeah, that is very dangerous.
Oh, and the interactable snipe. Put this man, but he drops the combo.
Nice shield toss there by KP, walking straight into the fireball, down 1.
Yeah, ooh, that could have been
He looked
all
for a whip
bad.
punish.
KP not clashing.
Enough of your tricks.
You know this is a fight, right?
I give him 2 bars on it. Now he has no access to clash. Raj does have his fully charged trait, potentially do some firestorm shenanigans if he lands a hit.
Speaking of which, Ragnarok, we don't see KP use his trait near enough.
No, not at all.
He's pretty much using no variation Wonder Woman right now.
Oh, not like this. Oh.
Background bounce? No. 335. Trying to catch him on Oki.
Yeah,
So we could be going.
Just the full screen fusion charge, and Raj ties this up at 2 games apiece.
This one's going the distance.
This is going to a game 5. Both players in the losers bracket. One of them's going to go home. One of them's going to move on. But which one will it be? They're both fan favorites. Looks like KP's opting to go back to the character selection. We could see a character switch to Harley Quinn. Excuse me.
I don't know about this, man. I really don't know. In a Game 5 situation, you know, you've done so much work with Wonder Woman already. Just look at that helmet. Like, no, she's not ready.
She's not. What is that outfit?
She is really not ready. Like, this may be a disaster. That helmet's not going to protect anything. I really, truly feel like KP should stay Wonder Woman. He's done so much work with her already. He's going to go with it.
He is committed to Harley. A rare sighting of Harley Quinn in top 8 in 2018-2019.
All right, both of these men shaking their heads.
Oh, but he doesn't commit. That could have been all bad. KP lucky in that exchange.
Harley is one of the more annoying characters in the game. As we talked about earlier, she's got a lot of meter all the time. And her trait, very good at her setups. The overhead gonna connect.
Oh, but KP dropping his combos.
Whoa, okay. It almost looked like KP.
Nice side switch. Dropped the combo, but still has the better positioning. Rush already bleeding health.
Oh no. And KP knowing that he wanted that punish and only got the standing 1 and not the full string. That is disappointing.
He has already got his trait active. He's rocking the blue fire.
You know, that does slowly heal him.
And he missed. He whiffed the first one and meter burned it and burned the whole ground, putting KP in the corner. What a smart move.
Good block. Okay. King Raj.
And he jumps out. That was so smart. That was so smart.
I'm surprised that 4-3 did not bring him back down into the corner. But KP throwing the cupcakes, bringing the hyenas.
So I know Raj is tempted to jump off that interactable. KP looks like he's ready and waiting with the anti-air, if so.
Right, that's what King Raj is waiting for. Like, jump in here. I got the statue just waiting for you. KP may be falling apart. 23 hit points remaining. That's all he's got to do, and the gunshot is going to work.
We're on the second round. So Raj still has access to a fully charged straight. KP with 1 bar meter to work with. Oh. All right, he's going to clash.
You're gonna play
freaked out by a little fusion.
Raj is fortunate he does have access to trait now, so any hit he can activate the blue fire and put KP into a guessing situation and melt his life bar.
The jump one. Okay, he's not going to die from this, but that level 3 is still sitting there, Ragnarok. One more. It may not even matter now. KP meter burn roll in. Trying to get some offense going. +2. Backdash.
Oh,
gets the air to air.
He stuffed it. Jiraj is going to break. I don't know really if that was, but he doesn't want to slow down KP's momentum. KP going to spend the only bar he's got, give a little more damage to
I
King
don't know
Raj.
about that. He did get the bar back though. Meter burn rolling, gets the
That's a
punish. Here we go, back
not
3.
like this.
Meterless damage. That's Harley's specialty. And low profiling.
And the down one starfish.
Down
King
1.
Raj with the pop off.
King Raj popping off on. Look, you may have not been able to see him, but that man is so happy that he won. KP
smiling like he's having a good time.
That was a very good look. That went to game 5, rightfully so. It should have. The switch to Harley looked like it was a good pick. I think that one really came down to like the use of clashes, how much meter they had. KP was in that situation. In the very last clash, spent that only bar that he had, and you know whether it was a good decision or not.
I think some of them are saying we should turn the brightness up in the game itself. They're saying the game itself is too dark.
Oh, okay.
But up to them if they want to do it.
I didn't even notice the difference. I don't know when it changed. I was too far into that, but yeah, that was losers. And up next we're gonna have Mystery Clan Gaming's Matrix. Say that 3 times fast. Versus Cherney Volk.
C88 boys, the crazy 88s, showing up strong here in this tournament. So Cherney representing them, Mystery of course represented by Matrix. We have clan battles alive and well.
They're still alive, baby.
Boys.
Look, going into MK11, they need to come back. Like we need all the drama. We need clan wars. We need all that stuff back. Cause
yeah, man. And
look, I will say this: if we're gonna do clan wars again, like people actually need to show up because that's low key kind of frustrating. I feel like that's why they don't happen anymore because people just kind of stop showing up.
But they're probably gonna go into a button check here.
Is Cherney in player 1?
No,
Cherney
Matrix.
is 2.
Matrix is player 1.
All right.
Both of these guys, character loyalists. You know, dare I say that Matrix is new to the scene. I know Cherney Volk is, you know, over the past year or maybe, you know, shortly after this game came out, started making a rise and people started to know who Cherney was. But Matrix has been around ever since MKX. Like I said, I've met him before. But that's a good little storyline to go into this. Both character loyalists, Black Manta, Green Lantern, and both, you know, in this top 8, maybe not people's first choices, but they're here.
Yeah, I mean, Matrix looks like obviously the fan favorite here. He's got the crowd people behind him rooting for him. Cherney, of course, the villain in this scenario, looking to make a name for himself by putting this man Matrix down. And a good use of the back one, walking right through the wall. Lantern not with enough willpower, trying to fight his way out.
Somebody did say they said I didn't know Penguin was in this game. I can't. Penguin DLC 2019.
Yeah, it's like that happening.
Okay, the back one whiffed, and right now Matrix is playing very conservative. And there was a point where Cherney Volk actually picked up Green Lantern to try and see how he worked as a tag team with Manta. That 4-2 is going to pay off. Yeah. Down 1, good challenge. Plus frames.
Absolutely. So, you know, Cherney obviously a little familiar with how Lantern's supposed to work. Right now showing it. I'm pretty sure he said he's the one that put Matrix into losers to begin with.
Yeah. These two did play in pools. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of stuff that Matrix has been practicing, trying to download Cherney Volk, but that chip damage coming out of Black Manta.
Yeah. So right now, Cherney with a little bit of a life lead now, but not anything that Green Lantern can't come back from. He's going to put Matrix in the corner, staying at the Manta optimal range, right in that 4-2 sweet spot. But Matrix going to fight his way out slowly using those fast projectiles, putting this man Manta back full screen. But the excellent teleport read, Cherney going in, but drops his combo.
Overhead in that string. Going to open him up, and oh no, things are falling apart for Matrix.
This is fun.
And that's one thing that has been getting Cherney a lot of mileage throughout the tournament thus far is those down 1 bounce cancel forward threes. He has hit a lot of folks with that trying to get the counter poke.
And bowling ball, 12 hit points remaining. Look, no fear. And you know what? That's what you're supposed to do in this situation. You got 12 hit points. Take all the risk.
Absolutely. So the back one anti-air. Matrix going to try to push himself slowly out of the corner, but Trinity not having any of it.
And you know what? Matrix right now, that down 2 is going to be a solid answer. Going to burn the bar? No.
I don't know if you can hear, but the crowd behind the player is getting very hyped for every little bit of momentum that Matrix can build. But now he's got no meter, or 2 bars, excuse me. Trinity with no meter.
Matrix has got himself slowly but surely back into this thing. Shark attack, the forward 2 coming in, the missiles, jump back 3. Oh!
But he didn't commit.
He didn't commit, but he got this one.
Trinity gonna clash.
You're about to
If I was Matrix, I'd probably just keep a hold of my bar rather than spend it.
You know, and Lantern needs that meter to get the damage.
Yeah, so let Trinity get a little bit of his health back. Just try to work way back in. He doesn't have any meters, so they don't have to be as afraid. But the Manta Ray.
Oh, he didn't commit, and that could have been. Oh no, and a jump 3 and wasn't ready for it to connect. Plus frames coming in, jump 3 again.
Trying to wear this man Trinity out. Trinity being very patient, does not want to overextend himself.
He needs to be patient.
The meter run roll
Wait a
into
minute.
the back, into the background bounce. He's gonna put it down. Oh, but he drops the combo.
He expected him to get
And the
meter
wake
for
up
the
down
air
to
tech.
into
Wait
the
a
air
minute, he's
tech,
still
but
alive.
Charney with the teleport.
Jesus Christ, and Matrix shaking his head. You know what he had the read on? Cherney was just about to get 2 bars, and I know he expected him to air take, and that's why he dashed forward. Matrix thinking a little bit ahead, and Cherney wasn't even able to do an air tech. He didn't even get that second bar that Matrix thought he was going to get. All right, now they're putting the headsets on.
Now they put on the headphones. It's there for a reason, guys.
I think they were just using the speakers that the audience are using for the sound cues, but here we go. Game number 2.
That's good counter poke by Matrix. Going to totally try to push Cherney back towards the mid-screen area. Once that background bounce. Ooh.
Not able to convert fully off of that. Didn't have the meter.
All right, he's bowling ball, turning with the 4-2-1 into the Manta Ray. Nice jump in combo from Matrix.
Oh, no, he's not going to keep him in the corner, though.
But
Yeah,
he is. So Matrix with a very dominant first round lead so far on Cherney.
One thing I'm gonna have to see Matrix do is react to that 4-2 and whip punish that thing. Oh, wait a minute. That missile, it didn't even hit him out of that down 2, but all right.
We'll have to talk about that one later.
Don't even know what happened, Rag. I don't even know how to go about talking about that one. Forward 2, push to the corner.
And again, looks like he's down one underneath the missile. Cherney got him in the corner, but Matrix is all slowly whittling away. But the lift punished. You gotta be careful about the lift, man. It's got a lot of whiff recovery.
Yes, it does. It's not like the Injustice 1 half-screen lift.
pressure you get.
Green Lantern can't lose.
You really got to make a hard read. That lift can work sometimes, you know, when you jump, catch a start up a jump, or even some normals that are kind of have aerial properties to them. That's a huge read. Here we go, back 1-3.
Yeah,
Cherney Volk about to get that second bar, Rag. Okay, he's not going to air tech, though.
Oh, it stumps him out of the shark attack. Matrix.
Not a real wake-up, ladies and gentlemen. We're blowing it up in 2019. And very good by Matrix, down 1. Not dealing with all those shenanigans, the fake mix-ups and cross-ups.
Nice use of the mid-run forward. Matrix going to clash. I'm assuming Cherney's going to keep hold of his bar. No reason to spend it, really. He's got to get in and do some damage.
Blocks and a down 2.
Down 2. Matrix having none of these float cancels. He says, sir, please. I know those aren't real.
Listen, y'all hear this crowd, man? Everybody is, not everybody, but like 99.9% of everybody is out of their seats right now. We're only in game number 3.
And Matrix mom getting lit in the background, supporting her son here at this FGC event. Cherney trying to send her home sad.
Yo, is that the secret tech, is to bring your mom? Look, I'm trying to bring my mom. If I can make top 8, I'll bring my mom.
Absolutely.
I don't even care. All right, the stagger lows.
Ooh, the jump 1. Excellent. And the whip punish, the down 2. Matrix.
I don't know what he was looking for there. I thought he was going to get the background bounce, but he forward dashed Mantis. Churney did not have anywhere close to 2 bars to air tag.
Oh, and the Lantern battery using the bar. I'm not sure why he went with the bar version, but Churney capitalizing fully off of that whiff.
Ooh. That willpower walled. Got rid of that rocket, but Churney had the answer regardless. Rockets, those are highs.
All right, good blocks. Not taking his turn back after the 4-2-3, but Churney not blocking either.
And that was the last of Churney Volk's meter. At least for now.
It looks like he tried to down 2 through the gap there, but he just mistimed it by a little bit. But spends the meter, gets Churney off of that first health bar.
One thing that Matrix is going to have to do right now is get himself out of this corner because this chip damage is about to start adding up. He doesn't have a health lead. Bowling ball. We're going for the strikes. Here we go. Lanterns might.
Now, Churney is a proponent of the fast clash on the second health bar. He always likes to cut off a player's momentum as soon as it starts.
But at what cost? Matrix tried to go with that back one, got stuffed out by that 4-2.
He's trying to stay just out of the rocket range, but playing right into Churney's hands here. Plus frames.
Oh, that down one was so clutch. Churney already had buttons at the ready, coming in 4-2. And
Nice.
a throw.
Nice throw. This is suddenly turned the tide. Momentum has shifted into Churney's favor. He's staying at the perfect range. Whiff punish, but he gets
Hold
caught.
up, he converted off of that. I don't even know. No background bounce. Back dash.
Oh, but no punish. That could have been all bad.
Matrix. Blessing and tried to whip punish with the back one, and Churney Volk going to go up 2-1.
2-1. But Matrix is going to go to the character select screen. Take a moment to think about it. He wasn't doing too bad there. Now, I noticed when they've played in the first time, Matrix did a very good job of spacing out Mantis forward 2 and whiff punishing it the second Churney would go for it. Churney adapted, and we haven't really gotten to see that much in this set. He's kind of just sitting there and blocking all of it, and his health is being whittled down little by little.
And without him having the health lead, that's the biggest problem. When Manta has that health lead, and you're having to deal with all that chip, that's when it becomes a problem because you're cornered, you're taking chip damage. Manta plays excellent footsie, so anything you got, you want to try and jump out, he's going to anti-air you. You want to try and take a risk like that back one right there, could get whip punished, just like that almost.
Yep. Oh, and the down 2 attempt stuff, but no commitment from Matrix, but going for the full combo. Going to put Churney in the corner and force him to guess. Woo!
Putting those active frames out there, blowing up that shark attack, and followed up by that.
Oh. It is like that, a dominant life lead so far, but Matrix not blocking his ankles, getting opened up for a full combo.
Baby, look at this damage, all meterless so far. 342. You think Manta can't hit like a truck, and that bounce cancel is going to work. We went from corner to corner, coast to coast.
And Matrix's health lead literally disappearing in the blink of an eye, and Churney with the excellent whip punish on the wall. And just like that, the momentum once again shifting into Churney's favor. Matrix now fighting to stay in this.
Tried to forward dash, not sure what.
Wow.
Wow.
Did he just raw lift?
You know what, Ragnarok?
Just raw lift?
Just sometimes you just got to do it and believe in it worked.
Whose man's is this?
Somebody come get your man. Mystery, we're calling you out here. We need to come and get this man. All right, bowling ball is going to be a direct counter of that Churney Bolt coming in forward 2, chip damage.
All right, ooh, that was all good. He dashed in, recognizing the bounce cancel, and blocked just in the nick of time.
He did it again. Yo, this is the secret Green Lantern tech.
This is the tech. The Green Lantern tech, just raw lift after a jump in. Plus frames be damned.
All right, nice whip punish.
No evil shall escape my sight.
Everyone, I need you all to say the Lantern's chant to you. This young man is fighting for himself. He is fighting for Mama Matrix in the crowd. The down 2.
Not dealing with any of that fake pressure, the fake cross-ups. We may be going to a game number 5. Trying to wake up throw and had the answer. Matrix versus Churney Volk here at KIT 2019.
This is 2-2. Both players losers. One of them is going to go home. We have C88. We have Mystery. Clan Battles 2019 fighting for this top 8 life. Let's go.
And that's a cross-up. I don't even know. It didn't even say cross-up, and it looked like a cross-up. Nice call out there with the down 1 by Churney.
All right, ooh, jump in. That was almost a chip guard from Cherney. And the raw lift again. This man, Matrix.
Just calling out anytime that Cherney wants to throw out buttons, he's got that lift waiting. And that may be a direct counter to maybe forward 2, because he does kind of leap forward and may catch him in the startup frames. Jesus Christ!
Another
Matrix,
raw
stop!
lift!
How is this working?
Young man.
Matrix is actually surprised. Like, I'm looking at him, and he's like, wow, that actually worked. I'm just going to keep doing it then.
Okay, he forward dashed, not really sure what he was going for there. Forward dash right into the back one string, and now we are on the second health bar. Both players tied in meter. One of them's going to go home. One of them's going to advance. All right, trying to spend 1 bar. Opened up. Oh. But no. No, he pulled the combo short. He doesn't want Trey to clash.
Health bars are pretty much
I don't agree with that at all. All right, using the lantern battery, trying to keep Cherney out of the air, but Cherney not having it. And a raw lift again.
He had the read.
And he's got the meter advantage.
It finally worked.
Not like this.
Oh, wait a
no.
minute. Cherney Volt, call out.
Matrix getting a little too ballsy, overcommitting. Oh, not like this.
Air techs out. Cherney 90 hit points.
Oh my God, he went for a lift. He went for a lift there. I could see it.
Wait a minute, forward 2 got stuffed out and traded.
The back one, and Matrix takes it.
Matrix is going to progress. Green Lantern in the building.
Let it rip. Mystery, Clan Mystery advances in this top 8. Churning Vote going to go home
For the core.
for the core.
All right, guys. So hype is at all-time high. Let me play some of these sponsor ads. You guys take a breather. I'll be RB.
What's up, guys? Hitbox Dustin here with a developer update on the Smashbox. The next production run has a ton of upgrades, including a BOF detachable cable, native PC game support. You can switch between multiple button layouts and customize each of them with our designer software. It'll also be coming with a brand new Smash Ultimate profile and button layout. Basically, it's a super controller. I'm loving it so far for Ultimate. You can find out more at hitboxarcade.com. Tweet us, email, or join our Discord. Lots of stuff going on. This is Hitbox Dustin. Hope you're all having fun with Smash Ultimate so far. I know I am.
All right, so guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. I definitely know you did. Time for me to plug the match arena real fast. So this crowdfund is going towards Soul Calibur 6 and Tekken 7, split down the middle. We're currently at $501. All the promo codes are used, so at this point it's just stretch goals. If we reach $1,000, we're going to have Old School versus New School in Soul Calibur 6, Team RTD versus Team Zephykai. If you want to donate for free, there's one way you can do it still. Paste the link in the chat again. You can use the click sponsor right here from Bubba Burger. Follow them on Twitter via the Match Arena page and retweet their tweet. You will donate $1 to the prize pool for free. Or you can buy a Team Spooky shirt or donate directly if you're feeling ultra generous. Thank you to those who have contributed already. And there's no pop bonuses for either of these games. So if you guys are generous, these guys will be more than happy to put on a show for you. Thank you guys very much. Anyway, next match.
So this man, Matrix, doing it for Mama Matrix in the crowd, getting hyped. The celebrations are high. Matrix moving on a little bit. Cherney, unfortunately, having to go home, or rather go sit in the front row and spectate.
You know what, man? I had to go up there and tell Matrix good stuff. And it's not to go against Cherney Volk. I'm just like, wow, raw lift 5 or 6 times.
After a block jump in, like when he's plus, like why would you even, and he did it multiple times, and it worked.
I don't even think Matrix believed in that. I think he was just like, let's see what happens, and it actually paid off. Like, we've all been looking at Green Lantern the wrong way, apparently.
Yeah. So up next in the losers bracket, we have representing Hazardous. We have King Raj and Beast Coast Honeybee.
It's going to be a whole lot of mix in this one right here.
Yeah, so we have Flash versus Firestorm.
That's what it looks like. We're probably going to button check. No, we're going straight into this. It looks like it. Yeah.
Going
straight
right
into it, baby. Down 1, 2, 3.
So he's going to put Firestorm in the corner. Nice use to jump back one.
And that overhead's going to connect. And trade it up. Everything slows down. Speed Force is in Honeybee's favor and going to burn that bar. This actually could be the health bar.
This is, okay. He had to try it at least once.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to see what happens.
So Flash's first health bar tickled a little bit at the end there by Firestorm. Trying to use that down one to keep him out, but Honeybee not having any of it.
Wheelchair and Honeybee all over it.
I'll go nuclear. Catch me if you can.
This is actually kind of scary. Honeybee pretty much working on a double perfect already.
Raj has not managed to get any offense going yet. Only managed to even get a little bit of chip damage. Hasn't really opened up Honeybee. All right, got a little bit overhead. All right, I see you, Raj.
Nice punish on that down two. You rarely see Flash's down two punish.
Looked like he had an input error there. Tried
Whoa.
to use the fusion charge to get Honeybee out of the Flash. Oh, oh.
Did you catch that, Ragnarok, where, okay, we had Flash's trait, the Speed Force, and Raj actually did torpedo. It didn't go full screen. Like, he actually stopped about half screen. That was weird.
Yeah, rare to see that. But it's like that. He got actually the blue trait. He could potentially make a comeback here if Honeybee will let him. But it looks like he's going to say no, sir. Back in the corner you go. I am the Flash Godlord.
He has that name for a reason. Whether it's self-proclaimed or not, we all know Honeybee is the Flash incarnate. Wait a minute. Have a swirly while you're here.
All right, so Raj going to get him off the first health bar. Put Honeybee full screen. He does have 2 bars to work with. This would be a tough hill to climb against anybody, let alone somebody the caliber of Honeybee. And just like that with the trip guard, and Honeybee takes the first game.
That was a perfect trip guard. We don't even see standing one thrown out that often.
Not often at all.
Raj going to stick it out with Firestorm. As you mentioned, probably going to just stay Firestorm. I've never known King Raj in this game to play another character.
Yeah, usually when he plays games, he kind of sticks to 1 or 2 characters. He was a Reptile main, had a little bit of a pocket Ermac, but he's mostly known for his Reptile.
Right.
All right, so just like that, one of the worst case scenarios getting opened up by Flash immediately following the first round. And Raj is now in the corner, stuck with all this mix, relentless pressure.
Air taking and Flash's trait, no matter where you are, it is so scary. And Honeybee, Sonic Pound.
Sonic Pound through the gap on the meter burn Molten Trap. This man has done his homework. He knows this matchup.
And that's one thing we don't see enough. That Molten Trap goes meter burn unblocked far too often. And Honeybee, with that Sonic Pound, showing that his character does have an answer. Whether his neutral is sus or not as a character, that Sonic Pound going to be an answer.
Yep, the down 2 into the back. We're going for a little bit of a ride here. Into the courtyard, outside of Arkham Asylum, and King Raj at a massive life deficit. Does have access to 2 bars and trait, but he still has to land the hit. Nice.
A lot of respect.
Yeah, both players not willing to overcommit here. Both characters capable of high damage mix if they can get momentum going. And Honeybee lands the hit in the exchange, forcing Raj to clash.
You got him, Professor. Catch me if you can.
Honeybee is just barely under half his first health bar. All right, that trash can going to do some damage. King Raj, he does still have level 3, and he's got a bar. You know what? Both of these guys can mix with the best of them. Wake up. Why not? All right.
Yeah, so Honeybee now 3 bars, and you know Honeybee, he will super if he sees a gap.
Yes, he will. And a lot of times you'll see Honeybee activate that trait and just wait for you to press something. Everybody's patience runs out.
Oh, here it comes.
There it is!
Oh, there it is!
Like,
We're
everybody's patience runs out at some point.
Oh, no, no, you go back and you let that run, you bum. I'm booing this man.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you, right?
Everyone in the chat, boo this man. So,
You know, I don't even know, man. MK11 comes, no more skipping fatalities. Let those things rock.
No, you're going to hold that. You're holding all of it. Just like he's going to hold that wake up, get put back in the Molten Trap. Oh, oh.
Corner switch. And the wake up. Raj, no fear right now. Back 2 is not punished, but that follow-up down 1-2 is. Woo! That's not even a real wake up, sir. That burst is not going to get you out of that situation.
Here's to a speedy recovery.
Single. I was going to get the hit, ended in the restand again, forcing Honeybee to clash. He's going to burn the trait. I don't know about that, but I guess he wants to guarantee that first health bar.
Good blocks by Honeybee in the down 2. Honeybee being up 2 games right now has no fear, blocks the mix, and just tosses out the down 2. Waits for the wake up, no punish. Blocks the Molten Trap, respected the meter burn. You know, I think old old habits die hard a lot, and Firestorm is one of those because we used to be so scared of the mind game between Molten Trap and Meter Burn Molten Trap, and we still play that game even though we saw Honeybee Sonic Pound. You know, that stuff eventually, like, you start seeing Molten Trap and you just start respecting it. For some reason, going back to old habits. Nice down 2.
All right, so once again, Honeybee has that super locked and loaded. Now up 1-0 over King Raj.
What do you think you're doing? Like that?
No, it should be 2-0, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is 2-0.
Yeah, I got to the scoreboard up there. Honeybee burning all 3 bars. Just needs one love tap to put Firestorm away, but Raj, going to play very patient.
He is healing just a little bit. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up, King Raj.
But he drops the combo and the down 2 into the meter burn back 3 for the little bit of extra damage, guaranteeing the round, and Honeybee takes it with a clean 3-0 over King Raj.
All right, now.
All right, real quick, let me finish running the rest of these ads really fast. All right, so first off, guys, something spooky. Woo! We got all these subscriber emotes, loyalty badges, and you can link your Twitch Prime. We would love it. Of course, we would love it. Of course, we would love it if you guys use your Twitch Prime here on Team Spooky. And yeah, you know, shout out to the people that have us sub. Also, Tekken 770 is going on right now on my channel, NYC Furby. If you want to check that out, open the link on Twitch. You guys see it on your screen. Twitch.tv NYC Furby. So it's my YouTube, FGC Sabin, and follow me on Twitter, NYC Furby. And if you subscribe, you have access to the Sabin emotes. You see the Sabin Boon one on the top right? You know that's coming back when MK11 comes out. What's up? Anyway. Shout outs to Frosty Faustings having $5,000 in total pop bonuses. Arguable World Super Qualifier. Registration closes tonight at midnight. So register today at smash.gg/FFXI.
Green Lantern.
Up next, we have Super Bit War 7. For more info, go to smash.gg/SBW7. E30 2019. Tekken 7, DBFZ, Street Fighter, Smash, Ultimate, and Soul Calibur. Alright, back to you guys. So right now it's going to be Honeybee Matrix. Biohazard Matrix.
Yep, so we are in the loser side of the bracket. We have Beast Coast Biohazard and Misery Matrix. Both huge crowd favorites. I know Mama Matrix is in the crowd right now. She's looking on, supporting her son, wants him to do well, but Biohazard, he wants that trophy.
Yes, he does. And you know what? You mentioned this earlier. When we very first started this and we were going through technical difficulties, we could have Honeybee versus Biohazard. So that's what's on the line right now. Biohazard, he wins this, yo, you get to go possibly eliminate your brother from the bracket.
And that's going to be a long ride home.
Yeah, it is, considering they travel together.
A quiet ride home.
But on the flip side of that.
Oh, and the raw lift, Bio having none of that, come in and get scooped.
Woo! That body splash coming in is so scary. Matrix, Matrix could win this and go and face Honeybee himself. You never know.
He could, but right now Biohazard got all the grabs on deck.
Jesus Christ.
All
it
right.
just goes look, the willpower wall is not enough.
There's not enough willpower in that wall to stop this man bringing the Bane pain.
All right. Matrix, you got to get something going, man. You're here in the corner. You got 4 bars. You got Purple Lantern going. I don't even remember what Purple Lanterns do.
That'd be a good question for Jane Kun Prime. Shout out to him.
There you go. Yeah, one of the Green Lantern loyalists of the scene, and that gap is going to get blown up. The back 1-3.
Scopes. He can't even clash at this point because he's just getting grabbed.
Woo! That's damage.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is game number 1.
This man ran right to the player select screen. I do not. Oh, no.
Who won that, guys?
That was Biohazard.
Thank you.
Bio, no chill. His mom is there. This reminds me of the, I don't want to say, is the infamous Brock Lesnar versus Zach Gowen match. This man is getting suplexed in front of his mama. Not like this. Biohazard, please.
You know, the reference from Ragnarok right now. Okay. Well, we're going to see if it turns into maybe Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, where Brock Lesnar did a backflip and landed straight on his own head.
The Matrix looks like he's trying to fight back. A little more offensive this time around. He is not going to let Bio run over him again.
Look, not everybody can stop the Bane train.
Yeah, this is
Woo! And Matrix using, one of the smartest things to do, especially you see level 2, is just to use that bar, but man,
this is
Back one. Okay, hold up. We're going to get damage into a setup. Probably not going to get rid of that first health bar. Not with the drop, but you got to expect that armor.
Oh, he just narrowly escaped, but the Bane train pulling into the station. Look at this man just flexing on him like that.
You know what I'd like to see? Matrix react to charge with lift.
That would be godlike.
And I want to see it work. I don't even know if it works.
I know, because he'd probably activate Venom and it would be armored.
That too.
All right, so he's going to clap back. Going to put Bio into the mix-up situation. But no, opts to go for the pressure. Instead, staggers into the throw. Biohazard, though, with 3 going on 4 bars and Venom. You know what this means. RKO out of nowhere.
You don't play neutral against Bane.
Come here. This man has a family. Stop, please.
He's just a kid, Bio. Please
He's
stop.
Just a kid.
Jesus
Christ. Oh, my
God.
Half of a health bar gone in the blink of an eye.
All right, he's going to go. I think Matrix just wants to think for a minute.
Yeah, he's going to. I don't even know. How do you. Because it's not like he just, just narrowly missed. That was getting run over.
The Matrix did have a health lead for, like, quite a bit of time in that second health bar. The problem is, Matrix right now, he's trying to play neutral against all that armor that Biohazard wants to throw out there. And once Biohazard hits you, he's got all that meter to bounce cancel. Like, dude, he just did like 700 damage. Like, hello, I had the health lead. Oh, I just died.
Literally half of his health bar gone and 1 confirmed. Now,
Let us see if Prison has toughened you.
Isn't the wrestling maniac?
Prison forged me into a god among men.
woo, and the trash talk from Bane, rocking the scariest of masks. Matrix might be a little lost right now. Does not know what to do. There are a few Banes that can play to the level of Bio, and this man, 1 combo and his health bar is gone.
He's got all that armor still activated. He's actually going to be on debuff during this little break.
Wow.
So coming in right now, he's about to have access to Venom again.
He's got Venom. He's got 2 bars. Matrix has 3. He can get something going, but he has got to open Bio up and get through this armor.
I think that's where Matrix is falling short right now. Trying to play the spacing and the neutral game, but we all know you can't do that. The armor is just going to be too much now. He's on debuff right now. He's going to take added damage.
Yeah, this is a level 3 debuff, so Matrix has to capitalize off this. He has to shut Biohazard down now before he gets the Venom, but the Venom is back. The threat of the armor is already goes right through the gap. RKO out of nowhere.
Just do super. Just do Green Lantern
he
super.
Snatched
He's
him out of it. RKO. And Bio with the 3-0. The swiftest of 3-0s.
3-0, RKOs, elbows.
This man had his entire arsenal. And now we're going to get the match that we said was a possible outcome in loser's bracket. We are going to have the brothers, Biohazard and Honeybee, in loser's side.
So who?
Looks like we're gonna
I gotta hear. Now we are gonna get Tweety versus Gur first.
Right.
This is for who's gonna sit in grand finals. Whoever wins this is gonna be sitting pretty. Now, there's been a lot of talk between these two. Tweety really feels like he has the answer for Gur. Not only character versus character, but player versus player.
Right.
But Gur, I'm gonna tell you, man, Gur is playing so different tonight. Not in a not necessarily good or bad way, but just different into where like. You don't really know what to expect from him. Plus, he's using a lot of those setups that we really haven't seen him use. We only saw him play once tonight in this top 8 so far, so maybe he'll do some different stuff. But he looked like a different Gur that was just kind of trying some new setups in that first match we saw him.
Yeah, because traditionally when you see Gur play, he doesn't really make too many use of the vials outside of some specific matchups, particularly against characters that have a harder time getting in. But lately, as you said, tonight we've seen a lot of different vial setups. He's been using them to stop Flash from running in, making more use of the red explosion for the plus frames, the green for the damage over time. But
and the blue, like he let the blue down, and then he decided to go into trait, get that quick overhead low, like hard to block real quick, and come out of trait, which I've never seen him do before. He's usually not very offensive with that science, and that's pretty cool to see so far.
Yeah. So Gur looks like he looks a little bit of anxiety, trying to keep his breath, trying to calm down a little bit. Tweety looking very stoic, no real expression on his face.
Tweety hasn't had an expression on his face all weekend. Like
No.
I haven't really seen him. Like I saw him lose in MKX, and then like the next time I saw him on stream, he's looked like this the entire weekend.
Yeah, keeping very casual. I'm trying to relax a little bit.
Gur, always a smile on his face. Always look.
Yeah.
Gur is look, man. Y'all ain't never been to an event. Go and see Gur first. Like he's probably the best person you can get. Last year, I strictly picked Raiden in Injustice 2 because of Gur's recommendation.
Yeah.
I came up to him and I said, look, man, I don't know what to do against Grodd because I went against Okies. And he was like either a late reg or they switched the brackets around or something. I wasn't ready for it. So I was like, dude, all right, Gur, I'm going to trust you. Do I pick Raiden for the hype? And he was like, I don't know about it, but it definitely would be hype. And I was like, all right, I'm going to take that as a yes. And I did it. I lost, but I did.
Was it hype?
It was hype. For one round, for one health bar, it was hype. And then everything just kind of, it was a train wreck from there on out. But you know what? Raiden has technically been picked in a tournament setting.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least.
So, I mean, there are a few out there. I mean, yourself, you have a little bit of Raiden. ADM, Chopperazzi,
Yeah,
Raiden.
Chopperazzi loves Raiden. He loves that down one shocker.
Patient Impulse.
That's another one.
B-Kith.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few they're kind of scattered.
Yeah.
Smaller clan of Raiden players.
But, I mean, why would you pick Raiden when you can pick, I don't know, like Firestorm? If you're Chopperazzi, like, definitely going to pick Firestorm.
Hey, man, my man Chopperazzi is a man of the people, though.
You're right. Yeah. He's really started to come up, and he was fairly new in MKX, like, and later in MKX's life. He's really caught on and made a brand for himself. So shout outs to him, man.
Yeah.
Chopperazzi XO, if I'm not mistaken, is his channel. Now, Starfire, Adam, Tweety, Gur.
So I think they messed with the.
Uh-oh.
I think they messed with the PS4 again.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Should we
got some stuff with the
tell them to
PS4.
stop, or?
I mean, like, I'll let it rock. I mean, I don't want to kill their momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'll change it after this, but yeah, like, it was watch that. It's not me, guys, not me.
Yeah. This was not us. It was the competitors possibly switching the HDR setting on again. A little bit of a button check. We're going to go ahead and let this one rock. Whoa. Rocking the new shaders.
It's the
Button check.
weirdest button check I've ever seen.
Hey, man, Gur has to make sure his interactable button is locked and loaded. This
Right.
man,
He dashed the entire stage just to get that interactable. All right, in Atlantis. Headphones on, ready to rock.
so the Starfire, the down forward 3. And Nice Gur using the down 3 to get underneath the Stardust, but gets clipped anyway. A rare sighting of Starfire in this top 8.
He put himself towards that corner. Gur
Right.
teleporting, coming in. Jump 3.
We're going to stop. Now, Gur spending a lot of his meter on these teleports. About to run out. He's got to conserve a little bit of his resources here.
That's so smart by Tweety. Use the push block. Don't even deal with the mix-up. Just get out of here. Can you imagine how it sounds if you're going against Adam and you just have that little dot coming? It's like a gnat. Mix up. It's got to suck, man.
Yeah,
Just
very
push
nice.
block. Get it out of here.
And very nice of Tweety using the back forward 2 to get out of the gap in Gur's hover cancel there.
Patience by
Stop.
Gur.
Looks like Tweety's baited teleport and stuffs him right out of the trait with the Tamaranian charge.
Yo, how did that even work?
I don't know, because it's I don't even know.
Tamaranian charge. I can't believe it actually hit him. Like, I'm so surprised. I've never seen that.
All right, so Gur going to catch Tweety in the bubble. Going to put this man into the corner. Opts the secondary restand. Takes the health bar and keeps Tweety down, locked and loaded in the corner. But he does have 1 bar. He has access to trait. And Gur jumping over the interactable. Good stuff from him.
Gur trying to get him with that ray gun. Chip damage adding up. Tweety not scared right now. Trying to press the offense. Back dashes.
And Gur playing very patient right now. Does not want to overcommit to anything. Nice. I like that. Using the hover to get over the beam.
Like, and you can tell, like, he's just waiting for any movement from Tweety while he's floating like that to throw out that teleport and just get him with punish.
Yeah, good on Gur. Blowing up the gap in the down 1 Stardust. Not letting that rock. And Tweety tries to back 2. Oh,
Full
boy.
punish. Coming off it down 2, though. It's going to be heavily scaled. Science is up.
Nice. I like the idea they're using the plus rims.
Unflashable.
Oh. Tweety's going to clash. Has access to a bar. Gur could keep his resources, or he's going to spend it.
Tweety
Nice.
whipping the throw right there, trying to down 1.
Nice
Jump
block
3.
on the jump 3. Gur playing very patient right now.
Block the mix-ups, Tweety. That overhead. Is he going to back forward two? Tries to jump.
Oh, not like this.
His trait ran out.
But he
wait,
went
wait
over
a minute.
it.
He's still
He went
alive.
over it.
He's
He went
still
over it.
alive. He's
Not
got
like
the
this.
confirmed
Not
two.
like this. And Gar
Wait, it might
takes the
not have
first
killed,
round.
though. That may not have killed. He didn't have a bar. That Tweety may have just taken that loss for no reason. I really don't know. It was at the end of that back forward two, but we're in the next game. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, so good on Tweety using the back two to keep Gur out of the air. Now has him in the corner against Starfire. So Gur gonna get himself out. Does not have access to a bar. Ooh, and the down two into the hairspin. That's a new one.
I'm expecting to wake up with Gur. We're just taking full.
Yo, dash up, down two? What a god.
Man, the stuff we've seen tonight, like between Green Lantern lifts and like dash up, down two, and back forward two, getting Adam out of trait, I'm still in shock, to be honest. Like I don't even know what to expect anymore.
And Gur, nice whiff punch on the Starbolt. Gonna block the wake up, keep Tweety in the corner. Nice, I like that. Using the damage over time and the added jump three just for effect. But Tweety though, 4 bars and trade. We all know what Starfire can do with that.
Nice down one. Actually didn't get caught by the Stardust either. Tweety chasing him down. That crossed up, but it really didn't cross. I don't even know. That was so tricky.
Oh, and the jump three catches Gur out of the trade. Tweety moving in. The down one hairspin. Tweety ties the setup at 1 game apiece.
Quickly too. Okay. Gur gonna take a minute to breathe. Knows that Tweety just kind of ran the train on him a little bit there. Take a sip of water and just try and relax. Man, when Tweety gets you, especially a game like that, you know, Tweety's really feeling himself.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of, you know, play the mind game with, you know, go to character select, let that momentum just kind of slow down a little bit, and just start fresh. Joker's Playground gonna backdash that sweep.
Yeah, so lots of interactables for Gur to play with. I like the so far, Gur. Oh, and he catches him dashing in. Good on Gur. Gonna push Tweety towards the corner. So Tweety's trying to beat this man to the interactable. Gur not having it.
Tweety using that jump three, so good by Starfire. Covers such huge radial space. Just get Adam off you in that trade.
That's and the first use of the 4-2 command grab mix-up we've seen from Tweety in this set.
Good trade for Tweety and gets the hair whip.
Nice. Looks like Tweety was trying to use the Tamaranian charge again to get Gur out of trade, but did not quite get there in time. And standing one into the down three. Gur takes the first health bar. You know he wants that interactable.
And just like that.
Wow. And he got the conversion.
We saw it earlier, man. And he baited the wake up. Tweety tried the hair flip. Not going to work. Tries to get the plus frames, but that roller coaster, that little car is going to do the damage.
That was an excellent setup from Gur.
Yes, it was.
Tweety using his armor to keep himself from getting blown up, quite literally.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't much he could do in the situation. He was already too far away. He would have spent most of his trade just trying to get in. But now Gur with a little bit of a meter advantage. So Tweety can't even clash if he gets hit. All right, got access to trade. Spends 1 bar in the bubble.
Mix-ups coming in. Tweety still not dealing with it. You still want to be in trade on my wake up. I'm going to wake up jump three and OTGs. Unblockables. Science is in the building. Damage over time. Tweety finds his way out of it though. Tweety is a clutch. Oh my God, no whip punish.
Not like this.
And he's
Not
actually
like
going to kill him.
And he was just 1 step out from the poison bubble. If he had gone 1 step closer,
man,
Gur would now be up 2-1, but now it is Tweety.
All right. Tweety is such a clutch master, man. If there's one thing that he's proven in this game, it's that right there.
It looks like he is very well prepped for the Adam matchup. You see him using the jump back three to blow up the trade, trying to get in, but Gur starting with a nice down one.
Plus frames. Gets the stomp again. Teleports out of range of that back forward two, and he's going to get the trade.
Oh.
Conversion, not quite. Yo, but the trade avoids the hair whip, Ragnarok, and we're going to the corner.
Yeah, got quick overhead. Nice jump 3, hover into teleport. This man has all the new tricks. All right, good, nice use of the down 3, going right under. Adam's down 3, of course, everyone's favorite button.
Down 3s, and that sweep is actually a really good button. Like, even though he does get hit by the Stardust, it knocks Starfire down. She can't capitalize and get a full punish like she can on most characters.
Absolutely. Looks like Gur's working on chip damage right now. Tweety backdashing a little bit. Gur going to spend the trait, get the first health bar. He's going to build a little bit of straight back up during this half sequence.
Oh, didn't mean to burn that. If he would have, that would have been a full combo, and there it is.
All right, so Tweety having to clash quickly to stop Gur's momentum. Gur with a pretty big life lead. And Tweety not a whole lot of resources to work with. Going to spend the only bar he's got.
There you go, Gur adding pretty much a bar and a half just in stomps.
Gonna get pushed out. Gur being very patient now, does not want to overcommit to anything. Just opting to stay back, pick Tweety off, get little bits of damage, but so far Tweety is doing a good job of wearing down the health bar, and now he has Gur in the corner, but Gur has plenty of resources to spend. Nice use of the back 3. While he chases down the Tamaranian charge.
Hold up though.
Yeah, he doesn't get a whole lot out of his trait that one, but it did shut down Tweety's momentum there. Gur spends one of his only bars, has 1 bar left to work with.
Oh, he got crossed up. Gur does still have 2 bars. Tweety just patiently waiting for his time. Tries to use the back 2, and that overhead so instant. Plus frames. Down 1, back 4-2. The Tamaranian charge doesn't care about your plus frames.
Yeah. And it's this is looking a little rough. Tweety's got 6 points of health. Gur's probably gonna spend 1 bar. Keep 1 for the teleport. Yep, wasn't really anything Tweety could do there in that situation. So now we are
Game 5.
Game 5, 2-2. Fighting for the final winner spot. One of these men gonna go down into the losers bracket. Gur with the early momentum shift.
Winners finals, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. Science versus space. Who's it gonna be? Gur or Tweety?
Gur being very patient, not taking the bait there.
Oh, and a down 2 into the hair whip. Never seen that in my life. You gotta pull out all the stops sometimes. Coast to coast.
Nice, and he jumps over the back 3.
Oh
Keeps
God.
Tweety into the corner.
2 whip punish opportunities, and Gur was looking for something else. Used the little float and missed the follow-up.
Not like this. Oh, he tried to wake up with the down back 3, but Gur prepared for it. Jumped clean over, but Tweety's gonna meter burn this. Oh, he caught him.
The active frames of that grab were too much. Down 1, hit advantage. Tweety may have been looking for a down 2 right there.
Yeah.
I don't think he got crossed up, but
Yeah, I don't know about, he burned his trait there. He's gonna get some of the trait back during the in-between of the round, but I mean,
Gur needs to play so patient right now.
yeah, he's got 3 bars, but he's eating a lot of damage that he doesn't really need to. Trying to work his way in, gonna get the quick overhead. Tweety gonna delay wake up here. Does not want to have any part of the trait mix-ups.
That jump 3 is so good.
Yeah, Gur trying to be very patient. Tweety has no resources. Gur has 3 bars still, but only 161 points of health. He does have access to Clash.
Wait a minute. Oh, the Tamaranian charge didn't work that time.
Okay, that's good. Gur took the hit. He's gonna have to Clash. He's probably gonna put 2 bars on it.
Warrior skills, ladies and gentlemen. 25, oh, okay, 15% back.
Yeah, Tweety
did burn the bar. Dashes, teleports, plus frames, jumps over. Stardust coming in, look at that chip damage. In this situation, you can't eat that Gur, and you know it. Coming in with the trait. Mashing 2, back forward 2, not gonna, oh, wait a minute!
He whiffed.
That completely whiffed. I've never seen that string whiff in my life.
Oh, he tried. He tried to go for the restand. Tweety being very patient, just stayed crouching, and unfortunately, Gur is going to go down into the losers bracket. Tweety is going to advance to winners finals. That could have gone. That could have gone either direction.
But Tweety's in grand final.
Grand final, excuse me.
Waiting, sending Gur down to losers to await the winner between Honeybee and Biohazard.
Good games to both players. So Gur still has a chance. He has a fighting chance, but right now, we are shifting. This is gonna be a quiet ride home. for one of these two players. We have Beast Coast Biohazard taking on Honeybee.
All right, now we know these two have played each other since maybe even before Inception. Who knows? I've got to see from the chat who you guys want to see go up against Gur for the possibility to go to grand finals.
Yeah.
And they got to get through Gur first, but you know, the thing right now is like brother versus brother. They both second and third in like Mario Tennis, and then of course MKX yesterday. Biohazard has a medal. Biohazard has a chance to walk out of this event with 3 KIT medals. Like, that's a pretty good feat, even if he played like a lot of different style games we're not used to him playing.
Right.
But Honeybee and Biohazard, I got to see from the chat. I see a lot of Bio. Actually, I'm actually surprised. I don't see more Honeybee because like Honeybee has like the whole YouTube thing going and like just the whole hive mind thing.
But they're both on there. I mean, these guys, like I said, have played each other I don't know how many times. So there's really nothing new they can show each other. It's going to be a matter of who can outplay who in 3 games.
And you're going to see a lot of stuff that like we're probably questioning like why would he do that? Well, that's because like 50,000 games ago that was a read that actually worked, and like in this situation maybe it didn't.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I love seeing these two go against each other just because of that, because there's so many different things that they know about each other as a player. That you just see like some of the most outlandish reads that work, and you sit here scratching your head like, wow, how would he know that?
Are they going to go with their signature mains? I mean, they could either.
Dude, they better.
They should go back and fix the HDR thing real quick, but I guess they're not going to do that.
I'm hoping that he went to tell them to fix that. No, wait, we don't need to see no Black Manta. Come on, Bane versus Flash. I don't even care.
The Flash.
Okay,
Fighters
Bane versus,
approaching
or
the
Black
proximity.
Manta versus Flash.
We are going to see if they fix the HDR out. He's going up there, so I don't know. We'll see.
Welcome, Barry Allen.
Are you stalking me?
I'm looking for a mutual friend.
Begin.
All right, so immediately going for the jump normal into the float cancel. Bio staying very patient. Honeybee not blocking the overhead of the final string.
That low stuffing out that wake up, the back 4-2 coming out of Honeybee.
That's good. Bio kind of backing up, kind of playing a good footsie range here. Doesn't want to get too close to Flash. Wants to kind of pick apart Honeybee's offense by staying in his perfect back 1 and 4-2 range. But just like that, Honeybee lands the trade combo. We are going for a ride. 435 into a knockdown. Bio backing up. Got a little bit of ground to make up here.
Pressure coming out of Biohazard right now. Doesn't fully commit to that string. Recognize that it did whiff. That 4-2. Press Honeybee to the corner. Avoids the meter burn back 3, and that's a punish, but he didn't actually get the string.
Yeah, he did not commit to that. Maybe he wasn't sure if it was going to connect. Didn't want to overcommit to anything, but.
It is kind of tricky punishing that back 4-2 from Flash. There's like no blocks done on anything that Flash does.
Yep. Okay. The down 1-2. Good block. Gonna push block the last moment there. Using the shark attack to get out of the corner. Now has Honeybee facing. And he stuffs the forward 2 with the standing 1.
All right, nice punish.
A good punish. Bio gonna take the first round here. But B now has 2 bars and trade. So any touch he lands will lead to death.
Not. Nice block.
Yep, just palm to the face. So for a tie it up here. Honeybee with, now Bio with the slight meter advantage. Right, wake up
throw against Flash.
This man is crazy. Downright certifiable waking up throw against Flash.
That's the crazy stuff we were talking about, right? Like you see these reads. Why would you wake up grab against the Flash? Who knows? Push block. Yeah. Down 2.
Oh. Nice job with shark attack. Gonna catch him.
I think he was looking for that shark attack.
Honeybee chipping Bio down. We are getting into super territory. If he's gonna spend the bar on the shadow kick.
This won't be catching a lease.
Catch me if you can.
All right, both players putting 3 bars on it. Bio with a slight resource advantage.
Woo! Uses the back 1 string to interrupt that running man stance. Honeybee trying to come in. Gets caught by that overhead. Fully commits. Chip damage.
And he activates straight post Manta.
He blocked the mix and push blocked immediately. Biohazard with the smart stuff. That's a punish.
That's a punish. And Wade has
Whoa!
to wake up. He tried to wake up throw again, but Honeybee stuffing it. The back two string gonna go take a first game lead over Biohazard.
I don't like your methods.
I'll kill you and everyone you love.
See, that's just what I'm talking about.
I love that they're letting the intros rock. Going off that cool dialogue, Black Manta. So just like that, going into the 4, 2, and 3 string. Great blocks might be whiffed, put the down one, but no real. All right. Open is kind of running around the screen here, fighting for real estate. Bio opens up at the back 1-2 into the bounce cancel, going for a full combo, 441. Now Bio with a pretty heavy life lead on Honeybee, but just like that, just as you say the words likely, and the side switch, we got all the optimals. Drop the combo though. That's okay. It looks swaggy enough.
If there's one thing about the Flash we all know, it is swag. Tried to stagger the back two into the 4-2.
Oh, Honeybee.
A lot of drops from Honeybee.
I have never seen him drop this many combos before.
Flashes, you know, it depends on how you look at the Flash. Like, you can play him very simple and not really worry about the execution and still get your damage. But Honeybee converts off everything with the Flash. And it's not easy. You know, whether it be nerves or just be like a different setup he's not used to, whatever the case may be. Combo drops are not going to help. He needs that damage. He needs it now.
Yeah, just like that. Bio with a pretty decent life lead right now. Honeybee with a lot of resources to work with. He can definitely melt Bio's life bar, but he's going to spend it on the clash instead. Break up Bio's momentum here. All right, he's going to put 3 bars on it. Bio's opting to keep his meter. Knew that there really was no point in mitigating Honeybee's life regen at that point.
Well, I mean, look at the Flash right now, though. Honeybee spinning that meter. Still has, oh, whip punish. Still has trait. Oh my God, the whip punish again.
Yeah, Bio can let it rock. Wake up, shark attack.
All of a sudden.
He's not going to clash?
I don't know, maybe he's looking for one more touch to get rid of that trait. Waiting for Honeybee to burn the trait and then get the clash.
Yeah, that time he definitely had to. That would have been a death situation. Gonna put 2 bars, keep 1. Last, be careful, he cannot overcommit to anything. He cannot afford to get opened up by Flash trait combo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really want you to look at the Flash's normals and watch him whip punish Black Manta, but wait a minute.
The back 1 bounce cancel. Woo! The classic Black Manta tech, and Honeybee going to the character's flex screen.
It's 1-1. Simply a stage change, and maybe an outfit change. I didn't get to see what the Flash is going to be wearing. It could be one of those crazy helmets, crazier than Harley.
So we are 1-1. One of these brothers is going to advance to fight Gurr on the loser side. One of them is going to go join everyone else in the front row. Spectator boys, the Bio getting opened up by the trait combo with the background bounce. 284 into an overhead mix-up.
Honeybee jumping back on Wake Up, or on Oki, just looking for one of those Wake Ups from Black Manta, whether it be Shark Attack or something else. It covers a lot of air and a lot of options.
So Honeybee with a huge life lead. Bio going to have to spend the meter, cut off his momentum, but he has got a lot of ground to make up here.
The Biohazard playing a little bit risky for some reason.
Yeah, Little Hammond, just like that, dashes right into that one too.
Oh, we're swagging. Hold up.
Oh,
go.
Was that? What was that?
The? All right, we haven't seen everything.
Oh, just a walk up 4-3 from Biohazard. The ballsy stuff. Got Honeybee in the corner. Gonna try to chip him out little by little. Honeybee just about to have access. He's gonna have access to trait here.
To the corner. Biohazard has almost 4 bars, and there it is. Burns 1. Damage may have been done here. Ragnarok.
Yep. This is looking pretty bad for Bio. He is stuck in the corner. He's got nowhere to go. All the meat in the world is not gonna help you. Jumps. Honeybee with a down 2. Caught this man.
That was a rough one for Biohazard. So rough that, yeah, he's going to have to go to character select. Maybe he stays on Manta, but, dude, I say just pick Bane and get it over with. There we go.
Yeah, we're going the classic matchup. The Bane Train and the Flash Mix Machine.
Yo, guys, so we know what's up with the video. So the players changed it. After this, I'm going to personally restart the console and handle it myself. Apologies, guys. But, yeah. Streaming. Love.
Usually enough on fast.
Hey, man.
Not against the superior.
It is all good.
Yeah, I know. We still see the match. But, you know, I want it to be perfect.
No, I got you. Hey, respect it. All right, gonna drop the elbow on him. Ooh, ooh. Now, now this is like you said, Echo. This is gonna be one of those matchups where they both know each other's tendencies, so they're gonna have to pull out some wild and crazy stuff. But right now, Biohazard with a pretty big life lead. But again, life leads on Flash can disappear real quick if he lands the right hit.
Life leads for either one of these characters can change.
Yeah, just he wakes up right before two. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh no.
Yo, just wake up down two. Wake up down two. That's how we feel, fam.
You know what? Sometimes we just believe we can fly and we just down two.
All right, the elbow chasing on the backdash. Bio burning most of his debuff during the slight pause between rounds, but now has 4 bars to work with. You know what this means. 1.
What's the read?
2.
Is he gonna do it? Oh my God!
3.
3 Ragnarok. 3 in a row.
Okay, he knew to jump that one. All right, okay, a little cheeky, boys.
I was gonna say, man, there's 8 bars of meter on the screen during all those power bombs. Like something's got to give.
All right,
down 2 and
caught him.
conversion.
Oh, he caught him again with the air throw. Bio.
Oh,
caught him again.
God. Yo, Biohazard, calm down, sir. This is your brother, for Christ's sakes. Trip guard.
Oh. RKO. He
And
caught him.
it. Yo,
he
just toss
caught him.
That's your own brother, sir.
Off the interactable, he caught him with the air grab. Bio, please.
Yo, he tossed him from one room to the other. Yo, go to timeout.
Yo.
Starfire.
Yo, the scumbag pick. That's just evil. But we are 2-2. One of these brothers is going to go home. One of these brothers is going to move ahead and fight Gur. Who's it going to be? The Bane Train, or everyone's favorite Tamaranian princess. We got Honeybee with the opening forward 2 grab. Bane going to run right through. We care nothing about those, sir. We are the Bane Train, and already 576 taken off of the first health bar.
Yo, I really don't know. Like, I feel like the classic, you know, Game 5, like it's brother versus brother, Canada versus Canada, Flash, Godlord versus the Bane Train. Like, I feel like that's what this deserved, but we get Starfire Ragnarok, and we get the Tamaranian charges and the Star.
Hey, man, we are fighting for medals and money. We
You're
care
right.
nothing about honor in these streets.
Come on.
And just like that, Bio's big life lead has been eradicated as he meter burn rolls second time, gets punished by Honeybee.
That was actually a really impressive comeback.
That was.
Because that started out really bad.
Bio burning up his venom. Gonna go into debuff here. All right, ooh. Just like that. Uh-oh, just like that. Burns 1 bar. Blocks the back 3, but gets whiff punished.
Biohazard playing very patient. Nice coming. Oh, that was so smart.
I like the idea there. Using the armor of the venom to try to burn through the gap, but Honeybee recognizing that. Tombstone pile driver.
So smart by Honeybee. He knew that charge was coming, that the Biohazard was going to come and try and chip out no matter what.
Biohazard going to spend one of his only bars to try to get out of the corner. This is looking pretty rough. Honeybee got 2 bars to work with and trade. Bio, this is
You got to be so careful, and smart stuff by Honeybee. Puts the orb out. Will be going on to face Gur.
Yeah, so we are going to get that run back. Nice brotherly handshake. You like to see it. Respectable. I think we all would have done the same thing.
I don't know if I would have picked Starfire on my brother like that.
I would have. I can safely say I've done worse. I picked Tremor against an Ermac player that I knew. I said, I'm sorry, fam, but it is what it is.
You know what, man? That's pretty scummy. But you know, Honeybee has. It's not like Starfire isn't in his roster of characters. Honeybee, just like pretty much every other top player out there, has really moved on from playing strictly Flash, you know, picking up Starfire. He picked up Dr. Fate at one point. You know, a couple other characters that At one time or two may have been top tier, not top tier, whatever, speculation. But and the same with Biohazard. He's picked up Manta, he's picked up Starfire, he's used Deadshot in the past, so they definitely know what's up. Just unfortunate that Biohazard was losing the counter pick war.
Yeah.
So
that goes to show you that first game in a 1st to 3 can be very crucial because whoever gets it is going to have that advantage in where they can pick characters. But right now it looks like Art is up there restarting the consoles. That way they can turn that HDR thing off. We can get the proper colors, give you guys the top 8 grand finals that you all came to see.
yeah, something going on with like where like the players are going in and changing the brightness or something, and then the HDR is getting changed. So I think what's going on is like the players are dealing with a darker screen than we're seeing on the stream. So it looks bright to us, but it's mega dark for them. So we'll get it figured out, and you guys just keep us company, man. Who you guys see winning this thing between Honeybee and Gur? Who deserves it? Who's going to get it to go against Tweety in grand finals? Man, this is interesting here. The problem with this matchup is we know who Gur is going to pick, but I really don't see a flash pick coming out of Honeybee in this one.
I mean, he tried it earlier, but Gur 3-0'd Honeybee, and no disrespect to Honeybee, great player, but it was very convincing.
It was.
I'd say. So he's got a second chance at life now. He is in the loser side. One of these players is going to go home, while the other is going to go on to face Tweety in our finals. But
now in this game, actually before this game came out, Tweety and Honeybee had a lot of beef going back and forth. Speculation between who was better in MKX, who would be better in Injustice 1, and who's going to be better in Injustice 2. And these two have met up in the past, whether it be online or offline. They've met up, and they've really been pretty even, like between who wins the sets. But it's always hype because there's so much story behind these two, and the beef. You call it beef? I don't know. Just a little bit of beef between these two. Probably not anymore, but still, when these two meet up, like it's between Tweety and Honeybee. If that were to happen, you know, on the other side though, you get Gur trying to get his run back against Tweety.
Right.
So
Gur really wants to run back. It was heartbreaking for him to take that loss. And Gur, he said he wants that trophy. He wants it so bad. But then again, so does Tweety, so does Honeybee, so did Biohazard, so does everybody in this top 8. So it's really going to come down to who's going to win it the most.
By the way, if y'all don't know what that trophy is, it's actually Darkseid's head, and it looks super sick. I wish they're like on the other side of this stage. I wish we could go and get it and just kind of show it off a little bit. But the trophies that are handmade for KIT are like they're so sick. Like I saw Cell. Of course, MKX, it's always been Scorpion, if I'm not mistaken.
There was a Bowser one earlier. I don't know if that was a Smash Ultimate one. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't see that one. Okay.
Should have been Bowsette. Just a troll.
Christ.
Just a troll.
Don't get
just
that
a
started,
troll.
Ragnarok. Like, we had our fun with that. We can cut that now. But yeah, it's the way they run this event here is just it's awesome. Hopefully they get the colors, whatever it is. There they go, messing with the brightness. So they get 50. I don't know. Problem is we don't know what they're seeing out there. We know what we're seeing here, and it's just fine.
Yeah. As long as they turn that HDR thing off, because it still shows kind of like an off hue.
Was that in an update or something? I never messed with this HDR 10 thing.
I didn't either. I don't know what it came from, but I never even know that was a thing until this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing until like right now. I don't even know what it is. I assume it has something to do with maybe 4K or whatever.
Yeah. What's up, Majin Brian? I see you in the chat, sir. Shout outs to all the Adam players out there.
Oh, good.
AGL Legend, Majin Brian, Basics I think has an Adam.
Yeah, Basics does. I used to know Basics as a Brainiac, like pretty much the Brainiac if you took Scar out of the equation.
Yeah.
But yeah, Basics made the change to Adam, it seems, and Starfire. I don't know. Basics is you know, really close to Tweety and Tweety's training partner. And by the way, Basics, if you're just jumping in here, Tweety is sitting in grand finals right now, waiting for the winner between Honeybee and Gur. We're about to get into it here shortly. Yo, is it Cyclops or Flash? What's going on?
Looks like Jordy LaForge. And an alternate universe version of Jordy LaForge.
Yo, let's just do the big D skin and get it over with.
I think it's fixed.
Looks good. Looks like mine over here. The colors look right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we look good.
No, don't change. Okay, I was scared. I was like, I'll take a video options. Yo.
Guess send her back out there with a stick or something.
Send me back out there.
Oh no. Okay, we're good.
No, what'd they do?
What they do?
Yo, we went to tournament settings, and the whole stream.
Up, and there it goes.
Here we go.
Derek.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Damn, son.
Art, run out there real quick.
Yo, but that. Oh my God.
Art, please. You're the hero we need and deserve.
Yo, that's kind of nuts. Tournament settings just messed everything up in the
Yeah.
tournament.
All right.
Tournament
Hold on,
settings
hold
is
on.
actually broke. Paulo, please nerf tournament settings because that just threw everything off. Everything was fixed.
This is the glitch that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started. No, I can't say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, how long is this thing gonna go? This might actually be sick. I've actually never seen tournament settings turn like all this. Yo, every time they go to an option, it changes. All right,
All right, so
somebody's about to get a timeout.
So shout out to everyone coming over for KIT 2019, one of my favorite tournaments every year in Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Very easy to get here. You know, it's just about a 15-minute Uber from the Greyhound. I don't know how far it is from the airport. I never fly here.
About the same. 15 minutes. Yeah, it's not that far.
So definitely mark it on your calendar every year. Come out to this event.
It gets better every single year.
All right, so did it fix? I think
Yep.
it did. So it's weird. It's like tournament settings changes, puts the HDR setting. I think.
I guess. That's the first I've ever seen that do that.
Right when you click tournament settings, it just changed everything.
Commit to being a hero.
All right,
Are you
cool.
saying this is going to hurt?
Anyway, sorry about that. Shimmy's mad random like that.
It's all good. We're going right into this. We have Gur versus Honeybee and the run back from winners, top 8. We'll see if Honeybee has adapted any to the Adam matchup. Gur had a very impressive 3-0 lead over him. We'll see if the Flash Godlord can make the adjustments he needs. But right now, Gur is with the early life lead, putting the vials down and keeping Honeybee planted center stage.
They're already being so annoying with those random, dare I say random down 1 and down 3s, but they work and they add up so much. Ooh, tried to teleport the last second. Honeybee able to beat it out. One more mix. Down 3 goes right under the jump in.
Yeah, so nice. Gonna stomp up close and personal. Got the trait going. Gonna carry Honeybee back to the other side of the screen. He answers the wake-up punish. The dash was drops the combo.
Unlike the
Not like
Flash
this.
Godlord to drop so many combos tonight.
And the down one into, I'm not sure what that move is called, but he nails the first round.
Tasmanian Devil.
The Tasmanian Devil.
I don't know.
All right, so Dirk gonna carry him back towards the corner. Got the vial down. Lost, but then, 16 points of health. It was bound to happen.
Two interactables. All right, we're swinging side to side.
Okay, nice use of the jump back 3. Gonna use the vial for a little bit of plus frames. Activates trait and gonna carry Honeybee very slowly climbing the stairs, as it were.
I think he may have been baiting that air tech that entire time.
That was looking very Marvel-esque, was that combo. All right, now, did he get him? Did he get him? That's a trip guard. He caught him. Yo, supers in the first game. Let's go.
Big things come in small packages, and there you go.
I saw those button presses, too. He was going for amplified damage.
Who won that, guys?
That was Gur.
Gur up 1-0 on the
Oh,
fly.
wow, and Honeybee snatches him right out the air. Got to put Gur into the corner.
Not going to have the bar to capitalize there, but the trade is active. He can now cancel those kicks, but a push block coming out of Gur. Burn the bar, get the damage, here we go. Honeybee dropping the combo. There was no air tech to be baited.
He's going to put Gur towards corner. Nice down 1. Didn't really get much off of it. And that's going to be Honeybee's round. Dominant life lead. All right, nice. Jump 3 teleport. I respect it.
Got himself out of that corner situation where you do not want to be against the Flash, much less Honeybee himself.
Yeah, so looks like Gur once again trying to bait the air tech. Honeybee not taking the bait. Going to just take the hits.
Down 1, 2, 3. Gur not respecting that final hit, which rarely comes and is punishable if you block all 3 hits.
Yep.
Down 2.
Nice use of the down 2 there. Honeybee going to put Gur down. Gur not going to clash. Going to take the mix-up. And again, trying to challenge Flash down 2.
Let's get small.
Better do it quick.
I love to see that 4-3, back 3, and full conversion.
Yeah, man, he just down 3'd him right out of the running man 2, I believe. So they're trying to bait him in a little bit. Garrett, no resource to work with outside of trait, but he's going to get the first health bar off Honeybee anyway.
Has the damage been done? One opening from Honeybee, and that's a wrap. It doesn't even matter.
I like the use of his down 3 to stop Honeybee from using the running man to get in. Very smart stuff. All right.
That trait. Tries it, and look at the trip guard with the down 1 into an immediate throw, puts Honeybee in the corner. Yes.
He's the down 3. Ooh. Oh, he gets caught by the bear trap. Back 3. Oh, Gur spending always been on the air attack and getting immediately opened up again by the overhead. And Honeybee ties his setup at 1 game apiece.
Neither of these players right now have any expression.
Yeah,
full focus. They know what's at stake. To go against Tweedy, sitting in grand finals.
Yeah, Tweedy sitting comfortably on the loser side. Either one of these players are going to have to beat him in 2 sets. A tall feat for anybody, let alone against somebody of Tweedy's level.
Not to beat Tweedy once, which obviously Tweedy's sitting in grand finals. Has not been beat in Injustice 2 today.
Beat him twice.
Beat him twice. That's going to be tough. But it's been done, and Tweedy's done it to other players himself. So we'll see.
Yep, Honeybee staggering the load into the overhead. Gerd, nice trip guard with the down 3. But he gets opened up. The flash trade combo is going to be big damage into a setup. What's the mix? And just run in overhead.
Oh no, and
it drops the combo. Fortunately, no meter to work with. Now Gerd has full trait, full stock and meter. Let's go. Oh, the back 3 broken.
I think Honeybee realized he was going to break that armor and just jump in and down 1.
And nice on Gerd, recognizing the hit and confirming into the trait for the full combo. Now has Honeybee in, but he teleports himself in.
Things are falling apart for Gur right now.
Not like this. So Gerd's going to spit clash. Breaking the momentum a bit. Going to put 2 bars on it.
Gur, you've got to keep composure right now. A very nice challenge. Not letting him running man stance in there for free.
And he dashes right in the bubble. And Gur, just like that, switches momentum and now has Honeybee down on his 2nd health bar. Honeybee has 2 bars and trait. Any hit he lands will lead to a full trait combo.
Nice anti-air coming out of Gur. Red Science.
Right. Good use of the stomp. Keeping Honeybee at full screen. Got to be careful now. He's got 4 bars and trait. Woo! Back 3.
Gur, hold up. He's made like an entire health bar and a half. Come back right now. No damage over time. Gur, what are you doing?
Trait. Okay. Honeybee dies with all his meter.
Yo, that almost got really scary. Like, why did he not do damage over time? That could have changed.
That could have been all bad. That could have just been a super.
Yeah.
But now Gur up 2-1, ready to send Honeybee to the first row to spectate. And he stuffs him right out of the trait. Using the down 1, he dashes once again into the bubble. Gur going for a full combo punish into the trait vial.
Nice challenge by Honeybee.
So Gur trying to back up, getting caught by the overhead and comboed. Using his meter and air tech, but he gets opened up anyway by the mid. That's very unusual. Nice down 1 punish.
Punish coming out of Gur right now. Rarely do we see Lightning Kick get punished. It's 2019. Let's punish this stuff.
All right. Oh, he blocked but didn't get an appropriate punish. Oh, that's going to be all bad. That is the first health bar for Honeybee. As long as he doesn't drop the combo. Keeping it nice and simple. But Gur not in a bad spot. 2 bars to work with, still has trait, and he gets snatched right out of the air. Honeybee with the reads. This man is truly the fast god lord.
No punish by Gur, just use the meter burn back 3. Nice shot.
White Dwarf Mac, am I right?
All right. But Gur trying to check Honeybee's dashing again, but Honeybee unfortunately ducking right underneath the blast.
Blocks by Honeybee, tries to jump.
Oh, and just narrowly missing the punish there.
I'm not sure if Adam can even punish that on block. Depending on the range, I'm not even sure. I don't think he has a forward progressing move fast enough.
I'm not sure.
Blocks by Honeybee.
Nice, using the quick overhead. Good forward 3. Okay, down to the wire here. Could go to either player.
Gur has super. He watch.
He's got 4 bars.
Y'all about to see something so magical right now. I promise you it's going to happen. He is going to do it. He's going to save all that meter on purpose. He does it intentionally.
He gets caught. Gur's last chance.
Watch. Here it comes. Guaranteed. The man of science.
Well, oh, he
Go,
got
there
him.
it is.
He caught
Hold
him.
Up.
He caught him.
Back. No.
Gur caught him. And that was so smart. He had the vial down. He sent the vial. Honeybee could not run forward. He teleported behind it, baited the poke right into super, and Gur advances 3-1 over Honeybee. He is going to meet Tweety in our finals of this top 8. Gur.
You know real fast, guys? Let me run some, what's up? Okay, cool. I'm going to run some ads real fast. Let me get through these ads before they get to the grand finals.
What's up, guys? Hitbox Dustin here with a developer update on the Smashbox. The next production run has a ton of upgrades, including a buffed detachable cable, native PC game support. You can switch between multiple button layouts and customize each of them with our designer software. It'll also be coming with a brand new Smash Ultimate profile and button layout. Basically, it's a super controller. I'm loving it so far for Ultimate. You can find out more at hitboxarcade.com. Tweet us, email, or join our Discord. Lots of stuff going on. This is Hitbox Dustin. Hope you're all having fun with Smash Ultimate so far. I know I am.
All right, guys. And, of course, shout out to Super Bit War 7. It's Norman, Oklahoma, 3/30/2019. For more info, go to smash.gg/SBW7. Tekken, Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, Smash Ultimate, Soul Calibur. Those are the matches. So the tournaments. And ADARC's also having a sale, 10% off site-wide. Promo code KIT2019. Check out the Dragon, the Obsidian, the Guardian, and the Aegis Reflector. Up next, Vertig is having a sale. Use promo code KIT19 to save 10% off your order. And that's at vertigear.com. Controller Chaos is having a sale as well. Shout out to their custom controller plates. You can save 10% off the coupon code Kumite19 at checkout. And of course, shout out to Noble running Naptown Clutch. It's going to be the first MK11 community event because it's coming out right after the game comes out. So, and we're going to be streaming it, so you already know what it is, NRS boys. And shout out to Hitbox Arcade once again for the Smashbox. They're changing the tech with alternative controller layouts. And once again, shout out to Noble for Godlike Saturday. It's at Net Battles. It's streamed by NYC Furby at Level Up, and it's a monthly tournament. So make sure you check it out. And also, real fast, before we get to the end, I'm going to paste that Match Arena link. And right now we're at $506. It's being split between Tekken and Soul Calibur. Promo codes are already used. We have a $1,000 stretch goal for Old School versus New School and Soul Calibur 6. You want to donate for free, you still can. Check out the Bob Burger link. You follow them on Twitter, retweet them. You will donate $1 to the prize pool. And I know you guys are all here for Injustice, but only take a second of your time. You know, do it for me. You guys are enjoying such quality entertainment. And enjoy the grand finals. Back to you guys.
So it all comes down to this. Gur on the loser side, Tweety sitting comfortably in winners.
Still got that set on the mind. I can't believe it happened.
Yeah, that was such
crazy.
a godlike ending. So now Gur is tasked with the challenge of beating Tweety not once, but twice in a 1st-to-3.
Not to mention, Tweety's the one that sent Gur to losers to begin with. So,
right.
You know, in a way, these two are about to possibly play 3 sets in one top 8 against each other, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah, and Tweety showing off his matchup knowledge of the Adam matchup by using the jump 3 to get out of the trait shenanigans. Of course, Starfire's jump 3, a full beam, covers a lot of range.
A lot of chip coming out of Tweety this early on. And we saw a lot of anti-Adam trait in this matchup before between Gur and Tweety. You mentioned it already. Tweety knows this matchup like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I'm assuming he plays a lot of it with basics.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm sure he had opportunity to lab a lot of these things, preparing for Gur in this tournament. But Gur landing the back 3, going to put Tweety into the restand. What's the mix?
Nice. Trait, and that may actually kill him.
Yep, that'll do it.
Right now, Gur should not be scared to. Okay, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I mean, he such
smash.
little health.
Yeah. Smash and try and get your damage. Your red science is out. That does mean that Tweety jumps in that red, little red science puddle, whatever you want to call it. He cannot jump in there.
We're going to bend on the Tamarian charge. Gur going to jump back, go into trait, and Tweety once again snipes him out with the jump 3. Woo!
Why do you not yield?
Heard of David and Goliath.
Crispy back three from Gurf. Tweety gonna get the early clash, get a little bit of his health back. Still sit comfortably with 2 bars, recovering trade.
Crouches, and that's a good trade for Gur. Down 2. 4-2-1-2 into the blue setup.
Nice, I like that. But Gur, we're spending all of his resources on that setup. Tweety now with 4 bars. See, and now he can spend all of his meter to drain Gur's health.
Right now in the first game,
Yeah, if he's gonna
spending 3 bars, 30% damage dealt, and that could be, you know what, I'm not even going to say it, Tamaranian Charge is going to finish off that first game, and Tweety up 1 game. 2 more games to take the entirety of KIT in the Injustice series. 2 games away.
good word, Tweety is in winners, not losers. Gur's in losers.
Yeah,
And Tweety sent him there.
Tweety sent Gur to losers. Gur taking his time.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. So he really doesn't have too many other characters that he's polished level of his Adam, so take a moment to kind of reflect what happened in that match. Get a little bit, get a stage change, you know, kind of refresh a little bit.
It's a good stage change too as well.
Yeah. So immediately gets snapped out of his trait by Tweety's jump 3. This man has the answers on deck for that. He's not going to hold any of these trait mix-ups. Tweety going to box Gur in the corner. The teleport whiffing. Down 1 Stardust. Burn on the trait.
Which is rare to see that teleport whiff. 4-3, not able to take advantage and gets full punished because his trait ran out.
Oh, that's going to be all bad. The damage from that 347 very around traces him down with the 113. And this is looking
it's not looking good for Gur right now. Tweety full head of steam. Wait a minute, we got the corner carry from Gur. Using the science down 3. The science of low profiling, teleports, and Tweety with the answer.
exactly the down 1 hairspin, and Tweety with a very comfortable life lead now. Gonna keep Gur out, chip damage when he can. Gur unfortunately is blowing his trait full screen, but Tweety does not get a good punish for it.
Chip. That's Starfire's middle name, man. Chip damage.
Yeah, she'll definitely punish you for trying to be impatient. If you sit and be too patient, she'll definitely wear you out.
Yes, she will.
Stardust into trait beam. Big chip damage boys. Right now, Tweety is running away with this, boxing Gur into the corner. Baits the back 3. Gur has very little resources to spend. Does not have access to trait yet. Tweety is still sitting comfortably on his first health bar. And the push back from the beam, but Gur is going to carry Tweety into the corner. Not quite deaf.
Nice backdash by Gur, reading that.
It's a big world.
Absolutely great.
I'm here to save it.
All right, like Gur backdashing, but right now it's looking like all Tweety. And the jump 3 again. Tweety having the answer, but Gur snatches him out of the down 1 Stardust.
It works so well, that jump 3. Every time Gur wants to jump back and do the activate trait shenanigans, Tweety has the jump 3 ready. And it's, oh, he jumped, hold up! He's jumping all over these back 4-2s. Teasing Tweety, saying, okay, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Yo, 0.74 health, can it be done?
Yo, he is
Can
dancing.
science prevail? Okay, that was pretty sick for a minute.
Yeah, so Tweety looks like he may have had this matchup downloaded because he is stopping Gur at every pass. Every trait activation, just jump back 3, Tamaranian charge. And you hate to see it. I really want to see Gur reset this bracket. I want him to reset this bracket for the hype.
It, you know, and it just, I think the adjustments that Gur hasn't made yet. You've already talked about it. Tweety using that jump 3. Gur loves to like do the jump back and like float and then activate trait. Tweety's not falling for it. And it sometimes it does take you a little bit to just kind of snap out of your own rhythm and be like, all right, I see what he's doing. What can I do about that? And it's taken Gur a little bit to try and figure it out. Hopefully the damage has not been done. Tweety is up 2 games to nothing.
And unfortunately, Tweety now on set point. All you have to do is take one more game to take Gur out and walk away as the Kumite 2019 Injustice 2 champion.
Health is pretty much even.
Yeah, she's going to get the trade. Recovers in time. He's not going to get punished for it. The back three whip punish. Going to toss Gur into the corner.
Nice whip punish.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had no resources. Could not get a launcher off of that.
Tried to get a throw in the back dash
Ooh,
by
and
Tweety,
the
but the answer.
smooth jump right over the beam does Gur.
Gur playing very smart with that trait. You know what? It's almost impossible to jump over that truck. So just bitch. I
Yeah,
don't even
just-
know. That thing is so crazy.
I mean, I tried to jump it. I tried to do whatever, but never.
Yeah, it always seems like a character just can't jump high enough. Might as well just stand there and take it like a man. I don't know.
So, Tweety getting Gur off of his first health bar. Gur is going to have access to trait, but he's going to have to put it to a better use than activating full screen because Tweety has been ready with those jump threes.
Let us end this.
I've got more than this belt to fight with.
I think about both players burning all their resources, tying up the clash.
You know, between these two characters, I don't know who wants that meter more.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gur getting stuffed out of his trait by the interactable. Now stuck full screen against Starfire, but uses the teleport to get in, and it shoots her right in the face.
It was a headshot by Tweety using that bar.
Try thinking smaller.
All right, Gur's pretty healthy. I'm not sure he's going to spend the meter. He might just want to. No, he's going to spend it. Never mind.
Okay, the mix up with the grab. If Gur would have just crouched. But when you crouch, you get hit by the overhead, and that's what those kicks are.
Absolutely. So, activated trait. Tripping Tweety up. Oh, the jump three again. This is Gur's last chance. It's all coming down
Gur,
to this.
don't let this fall apart.
Not
You
like
did
this,
so
Gur.
much
Not like
work.
this, Gur.
Hold up! You backdash. Okay, you got 2 bars to
And
work
the
with, and
Tamaranian
he's just
charge.
gonna let it go.
And the look on Gur's face tells a story. He may have had an idea. He may have had something there, but you got to give it up for him. Give it up for Tweety. Your Kumite 2019 Injustice 2 champion, Simplicity's Tweety, taking it, defeating Gur not just once, but twice.
Twice. And
Yeah.
not only beating Gur, but pretty convincing. As you mentioned, Tweety had that matchup downloaded. He knew exactly what to do at any given point. Gur looked like he was maybe about to put himself on the board there and just let a couple things slip through his fingers. But congrats to Tweety.
Yeah.
Well deserved. You're gonna get that Dark Side trophy. One of the best looking trophies up there with all the others. It's hard to say which one is the best, but they're all sick.
Yeah, Tweety's showing. I mean, Tweety, you cannot find anyone in the Injustice 2 scene who has played this game longer or more hours than Tweety. So, all those hours, I'm sure, a lot of matchup grinding. Probably he had every element of the Adam matchup downloaded. He had an answer for everything, and Gur unfortunately couldn't adjust to Tweety's adjustments.
Yeah, and that was really, you know, it looked like Gur was thinking about some things, but I did, like between, you know, character select, but it didn't look like he changed too much, except for that last game. It looked like he started to get a little bit ahead of steam, but just too little too late. You know, you make one mistake and then Tweety's all over you and you're getting chipped, and then you start to freak out. And in that situation, I don't remember how much health he had left, but that Tamaranian charge was coming. And you mentioned it, Gur looked like he was maybe thinking about what to do, and it just took too long.
I mean, he may have been thinking about a teleport there. Maybe you could try to down 3 under the Tamaranian charge. I'm not sure. You know, down 3's got those funky low profiling properties, but unfortunately, Tweety will walk away with the Dark Side trophy. Gur taking a respectable second place. You know, we've got those great top 8, lots of high level injustice here.